Championships Critical Countdown.
Hi, and thanks for joining us. This is Pride Fighting Championships Critical Countdown. I'm Mauro Ranallo along with El Guapo Boss Runa, and we want to say a special hello to all the dads watching on Father's Day.
Hey, Dad, how are you doing? And to my little princesses, thank you so much for calling me this morning.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, Dad. Happy Father's Day to you, El Guapo.
Thank you.
All right, tonight, Saitama Super Arena is going to play host to another All-Star Pride card. And you know it's a big show, Boss, when Kazushi Sakuraba is in the first fight.
Yeah, because everybody knows normally Kazushi Sakuraba will be the main event.
Yeah, and tonight he'll try to avenge his loss to Brazilian Antônio Shambry. Another Japanese star returns to action tonight when Hidehiko Yoshida faces newcomer Mark Hunt. How do you think Hunt will do in his MMA debut?
One thing, Mark Hunt, do not close the distance with Yoshida because he will take you down. Just try to knock him out.
The number one contender in the ultra-competitive middleweight division will be determined when the birthday boy, Quentin Rampage Jackson, takes on Brazilian Ricardo Arona. That should be a thriller as well.
I really can't tell who's going to win this fight, but Quentin better keep it on his feet, and Arona is going to try to take it through the ground.
Also tonight, the second round of the Pride Heavyweight Tournament will be in action when the Elite Eight, well, they'll decide who the Final Four at Final Conflict in August will be. It's going to be Schilt taking on Haritonov, Ogawa squares off against Silva, Herring faces Nogueira, and the main event will see Fiódor Yemeliánenko battle Kevin, the monster Randleman, and it is a testament to Kevin's fighting spirit that he is even here tonight following the sudden loss of his father just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, this shows what a true warrior Kevin Randleman is, but like we talked before when we were in the hotel, tonight, when Kevin Randleman steps into the ring, I'll bet you that his father will be with him to support him.
And what a show it is going to be from top to bottom. It is the best mixed martial arts organization in the world, and you want to know why? Tonight we'll prove it with Critical Countdown. You know, Boss Rutan, Pride Fighting Championships has fans all over the globe. Maybe none more than Nigel Buck, because this guy lives in the United Kingdom, and he has shown his dedication time and time again by traveling out of his country to watch the pay-per-views. Now, we can go on ad nauseum talking about the atmosphere here in the Saitama Super Arena right now, but for the fans who have not had an opportunity, they really need to be here to fully experience what Pride Fighting Championships is all about, because you can see now on your screen the lights and the atmosphere, but this really is second to none.
It is the best show in the world. I cannot tell people enough. It is the greatest. Look at the picture. It's just unbelievable. All the fighters are standing there. Whoa,
and the Great Sea Hunter, Kazushi Sakuraba, is being introduced to the crowd. Back. And there is his Ricardo Arona, who will be vying for the number one contender spot in the middleweight division against Quentin Rampage Jackson.
Here we go! Oh, this is going to be a battle.
The third match.
Pride Grand Prix 2回戦 Same Schilt.
There you see high-towered Semmy Schilt.
Ivan Drago.
With the fresh new dye job on his head, he will be battling Russian Serguéi Haritonov. There you see him for a spot at Final Conflict in August.
In his camouflage outfit, that is, if it snows, in where he comes from.
His trademark. And a huge ovation for the great Japanese star who will be vying against Giant Silva, Naoya Ogawa. He's not in the parade of fighters right now, but there you see Giant Silva, his opponent tonight.
The fifth match.
Mark Hunt
From New Zealand.
There you see the big signing for Pride, a man who has made the move to the number one MMA organization in the world, kickboxing star Mark Hunt. And you know the fans here in Japan still love Yoshida, even though he looked lackluster in the rematch against Royce Gracie at Shockwave 2003. Heath Herring ready for his rematch with Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira.
Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira.
Nogueira with that incredible choke boss to take care of Hirotaka Yokoi in the first round. I'm sure he has a few surprises in store for Herring tonight.
The seventh match.
And here it is, boss. Whoa. You talk about an emotionally charged fighter in Kevin Randleman. Losing his father just a couple of weeks ago. He is pumped up, he is psyched. He knows that he is on a mission tonight against that man, the Pride Heavyweight Champion, Fiódor Yemeliánenko.
Unbelievable, guys. This is going to be a show you watch. It's going to be unbelievable. Mark Hunt, Nogueira, we have it all there. Yoshida, it doesn't stop. Kevin Randleman.
The show is called Critical Countdown. And for 8 of the top fighters in the world, it is situation critical. They will be involved in 4 quarterfinal matches. They will go on, 4 of them, to final conflict in August. In addition, it's the return of Yoshida, the return of Sakuraba, Arona versus Jackson to determine the #1 contender in the middleweight division. It's all coming up. Brought to you by Pride Fighting Championships.
Okay, it's time almost for our first look at Kazushi Sakuraba. Since a very spirited effort in a losing cause against Rogerio Nogueira back at Shockwave 2003 in the main event, the Japanese MMA legend boss is going to take on Antônio Shambry of Brazil. These two know each other because the first time they met, in a rather surprising turn of events, Shambry knocked out Sakuraba after being thoroughly dominated throughout the contest. Having said that, what are the keys to victory for each warrior tonight?
All right, now, Shambry is very good in submissions. His stand-up is not that good, although he has been working on it really hard with the famous Shootbox Academy for like 3-4 months, so he could be dramatically improved. Okay, and then for the rest, I would hope for him that he's got a very good takedown. Now, Sakuraba, we don't have to say anything about Sakuraba. He's got the whole package. He's got the takedowns, he's got the submissions, he's got the striking, the flipping back kicks, he's got the judo chop, the Mongolian chop, as he calls them. He's got the whole package.
Very unorthodox fighter, always an entertaining fighter is Kazushi Sakuraba. What do you think is going to happen in this contest tonight?
Okay, now, the last time Sakuraba kind of started playing around, started fooling around at the end. He totally dominated Shambry, but at the end he started giving him double judo chops, and then suddenly, out of the blue, Shambry came with a knee to the head and he went down. I bet you that Sakuraba this time is not going to make the same mistake. So that is going to be the game plan. That's why I said I hope that Shambry's takedowns are good, because I think for Shambry to win this fight, he has to take it to the ground.
All right, will lightning strike twice for Shambry? Or will Sakuraba be able to avenge that very surprising loss? We're about to find out here at Critical Countdown.
Boss, you can hear the raucous reception for Japanese MMA legend Kazushi Sakuraba.
Yes, he is, and still is the superstar here in Japan. The people are standing. The whole audience, look at the balloons you're seeing. People are getting nuts over here. It's crazy.
The nearly 40,000 people in attendance are electrified at the sight of their country legend, Kazushi Sakuraba, who's coming off a very spirited effort against Antônio Nogueira back at Shockwave 2003. And as always, boss, he always has a theme to his wardrobe. And tonight it looks like the theme is a slumber party.
No, tonight the dream was that the last time he fought him, he said that it wasn't a bad dream, and that's why he's wearing PJs right now, because it was a bad dream. He woke up, and now it's time to fight.
Well, the last time he fought Antônio Shambry, he was almost put to sleep by the Brazilian fighter, so hopefully for his Japanese fans...
And look at the sky! Look at the sky, and the sun is coming up! He's getting out of his dream, ladies and gentlemen!
And Sakuraba is indeed counting on the promise of a new day. It is a new battle with Antônio Shambry tonight. And you talk about production values, boss. Look at the screen right now.
Unbelievable. The sun is coming up. And what it says is, wake up, Sakuraba. It's time to wake up and do it. It was just a nasty dream.
Well, for Antônio Shambry, he hopes that lightning will strike twice tonight. And for Kazushi Sakuraba, He wants a victory to get back on track, knowing full well that his career probably is not going to last much longer. He wants to begin a new chapter here tonight.
Let's see if he can do it.
本日の第一試合を行います。青コーナー174センチ、87.4キロ、ニノ・エルビス・シャブリー。
Nino Elvis Shambry is 35'9", 190 pounds with a 3-1 record in Pride.
赤コーナー180センチ、88キロ、Sakuraba Tadashi!
The Gracie Hunter Kazushi Sakuraba is 34, 6 feet tall, 200 pounds with a 14-7-1 mark in Pride Fighting Championships. So here it is, boss, the rematch. A fight they had in Pride 25, a fight that Sakuraba was thoroughly dominating until he met Shambry's knee.
Yep, and that is not a nice meeting. You say, hey, you say hello to my little friend here. Not that way. But like they introduced it already, he hoped it was all a bad dream, and he hopes that right now he can settle it once for all. But Shambry has been training Thai boxing for a long time now at the Shoot Box Academy for 4 months. So his stand-up game will be way better than when he fought him last time.
Recently hooking up with the Bonded Shooter Box Academy in Brazil. And from 1 to 5, as Coach Rafael Cordero says, he started as a 3, but now he's a 6, is Shambry. We're about to find out as this first bout of Critical Countdown is underway.
All right, now there. Oh, see, now he's using a jab to find his distance. As you can see that Sakuraba knows that he's been training at the Shoot Box Academy because he's not attacking right away. There's a little bit of respect here now.
Shambry, a submission specialist, winning the Most Technical Fighter Award at 2001's Abu Dhabi tournament. Gracie Magazine called it one of the best performances in a decade. And you know right here, as he jumps into a standing guard there, boss, he wants to take it to the ground, and he's able to.
Yeah, Sakuraba just goes down. You know, Sakuraba's not afraid on the ground, but Shambry, yeah, tell us how many titles he has. I mean, the list is unending.
Yeah, he's a 5-time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion, a 2-time world champion in BJJ, 2-time Pan American champ. This guy is indeed a specialist on the ground, but again, don't discount the talents of Kazushi Sakuraba, whose submission skills are also second to none.
I know, but you know, if somebody has those titles, you'll have to watch out too. But Sakuraba has been in this position many, many times, and I don't think that this time he will start playing.
He's just peppering him right now with those light hammer strikes, just trying to really irritate him with his hands, is Sakuraba from the closed guard.
You're exactly right. That's what normally he does also with the Mongolian chop, as they call it, the double hand.
Very unorthodox fighter.
It's not, you're not going to knock somebody out with it, but, you know, you're setting him up for something else, and that's his specialty.
And one thing that endears Sakuraba to the Japanese people are his histrionics, this flair for the dramatics. He likes the jump stomp, the cartwheel, guard escape, and of course the Mongolian chops that we talked about.
Yep, and he's doing a very smart thing right now. See, he's holding Shambry in position and just starts hitting him. The power, the strikes have no power in him. I'm talking about Shambry right here. He should try to get some more distance, or maybe even palm strike from this position, so you can create a little bit more, because the knuckles, when you take the knuckles out, it's like a 2-inch more reach advantage.
Right now, it appears that Sakuraba's doing nothing more than laying and praying. Shambry doing a bit from the bottom with those strikes. Not a lot of damage, however. Now, I have to question how much longer the referee's going to allow them to stay in this position before bringing them back up to their feet, boss.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was the same thing. I think the referee is going to warn them within now and 10 seconds that they have to work, and otherwise they will get up, brought back up to their feet again.
Sakuraba, of course, has had injury troubles in the recent past, and really this guy's taken on all comers as he tattoos Shambry with a series of hammer strikes there as he awakens from his slumber. Maybe those pajamas were a bit of an omen for Sakuraba here early in the first round.
Yeah, you don't know. Look at here. He's smothering Shambry right now with his hands.
Restricting his airways. Now he postures and stands up, and an up kick delivered there by Shambry from the butt scoop position. And Sakuraba goes to work now with his kicks.
And this is a very familiar position for Sakuraba. He has been in this position so many times. It's just unheard of. And his kicks, these kicks, they're gonna take their toll. You watch.
And he's had unprecedented success against fighters from Brazil, known as the Gracie Hunter, the first man to beat 4 Gracie family members. Shambry, of course, from Brazil as well.
You saw that he was turning and he was trying to go for a knee bar, but Shambry, like I said before also, you know, he's so good at submissions. Look, kick my butt. He isn't fighting him. He's kicking his ass. That's what he's doing. Oh, a kick to the knee. That was a good kick.
One thing that is in Shambry's favor, he has Rafael Cordero in his corner, the coach from Shuri Box Academy, the man who was also in Vanderlei Silva's corner on the 3 occasions that he beat Kazushi Sakuraba.
Yep, and as you can see, Shambry hit it now the second time, the knee of Sakuraba, and Sakuraba was actually, it looked like it was a good impact. It had good impact.
He's really going to work now on that would be the lead leg for Shambry while standing. So Sakuraba using some tactics here as well, some strategy, and really, I think the referee should bring them up to their feet, and that's exactly what he does.
I was waiting for the jump, but the referee said, no, it's enough. Let's go back on our feet again.
Again, 1 10-minute round, 2 5-minute rounds here in Pride Fighting Championships. This is critical countdown, and a position that Sakuraba is unfamiliar with, the opening bout of this star-studded card.
And look at Shambry, how he's keeping the distance. When Sakuraba comes in, whoa, sorry for that, then he's right away, when he steps 1 foot forward, Shambry's stepping 1 foot backwards. It's perfect, you know. Whoa.
And Sakuraba able to go through the guard with that left hand, but Shambry straight ahead now, bull rushes him against the ropes. And you know, this is why Shambry went to Shooting Box. He wanted to improve his stand-up game, his Muay Thai skills, and there's a knee delivered by Shambry.
And now Shambry should start kneeing the back of the leg of Sakuraba.
Sakuraba with a good reversal there, nice turnaround.
Very good.
Inside leg kick delivered by Sakuraba.
That is what Shambry should do.
He responds
inside
in
low
kind.
kicks. Non-stop. If you fight a southpaw right with the right leg, you kick inside leg.
Shambry doing a good job of avoiding the stand-up skills right now of Sakuraba for the most part. Doesn't really want to engage, even though he said he's confident. He's backpedaling when Sakuraba comes forward.
Yes, he knows. It's like you said, you know, he's got Rafael there in the corner, Shambry has, and Sakuraba thinks, okay, I don't want to fall for this one. If I make one mistake like I did last time, you know, it could be over.
Those leg kicks have to be, those low kicks have to definitely be starting to take their toll. As you can see, Shambry trying to get the blood flowing again. Look at the discoloration on the inside of his left leg as Shambry again attacks Sakuraba.
Knee to the head again.
2 knees. And the fans enjoying the action thus far. Very methodical first half of this, the opening round between Nino Elvis Shambry and Kazushi Sakuraba. And of course, nice combination delivered by Sakuraba.
There was a right straight left hook there. Oh, a left straight left hook, I mean.
Nice to the body. And now Shambry asks him to come on, let's do this thing. Let's throw down. This is Pride Fighting Championships after all. And you know, in their first encounter, Elvis Shambry did leave Sakuraba all shook up, boss.
That's a good one, Mauro. Whoa,
and now it's
down, but on the defense.
Now it's Sakuraba who's shaking Shambry up with those high kicks.
The thing is, once Sakuraba starts doing this and he starts to feel dominant, he should watch out. You have to watch out. Especially after the last time they fought, you know, he cannot make the mistake of getting overconfident right now.
You better believe that, and there's no way, as he tries for that hammer strike, kind of just to mix things up here. Are you at all surprised by what we're seeing thus far? That's a nice low kick again delivered by Sakuraba. Is this what you anticipated, boss, for the first few minutes of this first round?
Nice combination.
Uppercut by Sakuraba. He's rocked Shambry.
This could be the end.
Wow, Shambry able to withstand that storm.
Yeah, but he's a little bit all shook up on his legs right now.
That's right. His legs appear to be jello-like, and the fans now begin to rally behind Kazushi Sakuraba. What a devastating combination delivered by the Gracie Hunter.
He should do it again. The right hook, left straight is a good combination. He hit him twice with it now. Shambry should just attack, start attacking, start throwing the left jab hard, throw it hard at his head, and a right low kick inside leg.
Fight fans know that Sakuraba is a great striker. His jabs, his knees, very effective, but it is those kicks of Sakuraba that are his most lethal weapon.
Oh,
nice
front kick. There we go again with the right hook.
Jab by Shambry. Goes for the double leg takedown. Nope, he's strained up by Sakuraba. No danger whatsoever.
Yeah, he has so much balance. He's such a great wrestler. He's very, very hard to take down, as we saw in all his fights. Yeah, he's got an incredible balance.
And Sakuraba has the ability to control his opponent's movements as well as the pace of the fight, and so far he's been able to do just that as he has destroyed the lower limbs of Shambry, and he still doesn't appear to be 100% Shambry. I think he still has some cobwebs in his head, boss.
Yeah, oh, nice left straight to the body right there. What you're saying is absolutely right. And you know what? This fight looks a lot like the fight what he fought against Royce Gracie. Kicking and attacking the legs.
What a marathon matchup that was against Royce Gracie in the second round of the 2000 Pride Grand Prix, as we are into the final 60 seconds of the first round. Sakuraba and Shambry mixing things up here at Critical Countdown.
When they give his hands, he should give a left kick to the body. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there goes the first shot, because that's the liver shot. He should step deeper in. Oh. And he should go. Oh, look at this.
And Shambry, after the high kick, ends up on his back, but he's into the butterfly guard now. Is Sakuraba, and Shambry busy peppering him with those right hands, boss.
Yeah, but you know what? The butterfly guard, if Sakuraba wants, he just stands up.
That's correct.
He's going to stand up.
But Shambry did a good job of keeping him down there and hitting him with those right hands.
Yeah, but Sakuraba doesn't need to play this game. He says, you know what? I'm doing way better on my feet. Let's just stay on my feet.
And really, that's what we thought at the outset. Sakuraba would definitely dominate standing up, while Shambry may give him a run for his money on the ground, and an entertaining opening 10 minutes, Boss Rude.
Yes, I think so too. And you know what? What I said before in the pre-fight interviews, I said it. I hope that Shambry has a good takedown, because that's what he needs in order to win this fight.
Well, he only attempted one takedown, and it was a rather sloppy shot at best.
Yes, and the way Sakuraba is, like I said again, his balance is phenomenal. He moves so fluid. Look at this. He's attacking, but all the punches are missed, but it's a total setup for a takedown, which doesn't work because Sakuraba is just doing a real good job in defending anything, pretty much.
Okay, you've seen the opening 10 minutes, boss. What does Shambry have to do in the second round to make this his fight?
He should step in deeper while he's punching. And look now here, Sakuraba here could hit the body. Look how high the defense of Shambry is, how high. One kick to the body, one punch to the body could do the trick right here.
And what advice do you have for Sakuraba in the second round?
Hit him to the body. Attack him exactly the same what he's doing right now, and then give him a liver kick to the body or a liver punch. That's the left hook to the body or a left kick to the body.
A tremendous shot of the Saitama Super Arena. Nearly 40,000 people in attendance for Critical Countdown, the second round of the Pride Heavyweight Tournament coming up later on tonight. And of course, we remind you the next time we'll be on pay-per-view is Sunday, July 25th for Bushido 4. It'll be the Brazilian top team versus Team Japan. We look forward to seeing you Sunday, July 25th here on pay-per-view.
You know what? And something totally out of control. I want to say something because now I have the time. A big fan and a famous actor from America, Kevin James from the King of Queens. I wish him and his wife because they are getting married today. So I'm sorry, guys, that I can't be there. You have to understand this is the greatest show on the planet. That I have to be here in Japan, but congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, definitely congratulations to actor Kevin James. I guess the king did indeed get his queen.
He will probably watch the Pride on his honeymoon. You watch. It's that much he loves it.
Second round is underway. And again, they start out with a leg kick delivered by Sakuraba. Those low kicks, a trademark of his.
That's what Shambry should do more. Right low kick, inside leg. Oh, look at that. He should step deeper in with the punches.
Shambry seems a little more confident now, though. He's
smiling,
willing to engage a little bit more with the stance. Of course, Sakuraba now in the southpaw stance. Shambry in the conventional stance, so always difficult when facing a southpaw fighter, boss.
Yes, it is, and it's also difficult to call the fights because if Sakuraba gives a left straight to the body with a right hook, I want to say right straight, left hook,
Oh, and he walks right in. The takedown there, but into the closed guard of Shambry.
Shambry really should start working here and really should try to go for a submission, because otherwise he's going to lose the fight. He has to submit Sakuraba here. Otherwise, it's going to go wrong again.
He's trying to break down Sakuraba with those heel strikes now. To the rib cage, to the side of Sakuraba. Sakuraba content to absorb the punishment, and now he'll try to smother his face again, boss, and cross-face him.
It's cross-facing and pushing him away, and what I just said 10 seconds ago, otherwise he's going to be in problems again. That was, of course, wrong, because the first time they met, Shambry won the fight.
And you see there, he was attempting perhaps a triangle choke and just slipped out. The sweat on Sakuraba proving to be an advantage there, as he was able to just slip out of that attempt. And again, we've seen this movie before in the first round with Shambry in the butt scoop position. Sakuraba saying, come on, buddy, let's stand up and give these people a show.
Yeah, you know what Sakuraba did? Once he was there and Shambry went for the attempt, for the triangle attempt, what Sakuraba did was pull both arms in. Always make sure if you're in somebody's guard that you got or both arms in or both arms out. If you leave one arm in, then you're going to get caught with a triangle.
Very salient points from the best analyst in the business, El Guapo Boss Rutten. And now Sakuraba pointing down, and the referee will be bringing them back up to their feet.
Okay, here you get the $20 for that comment. Thank you.
Please make it American, not Canadian.
Yes.
All right, there's a front kick delivered by Shambry.
Ooh,
Nice
that's the
middle
left kick.
Beautiful middle kick there delivered by Sakuraba. You heard the snap of that kick.
You see, and that's what I mean. And he should attack more with punches first, then another liver kick. This is going to take his toll. And then once the arm goes down, he's going to come with a high kick. You watch.
And now Shambry being marked all over his body. You still see the discoloration on the inside of his lead leg, and now his body, and now Sakuraba going upstairs with a left and a right.
Yeah, but he leaves him, while he's punching, he leaves himself wide open.
You're right, and okay, there's a single leg pickup and a nice takedown by Sakuraba, unfortunately along the ropes, however.
And see how easy, how relaxed he jumps away. Oh, another nice kick to the knees there. Yes, that's a thing that Shambry is doing really well. He's kicking the knees and right on the money.
What does Sakuraba have to do in this position as long as the referee allows him to stay in this position, boss?
He has to step to the side so he can hit the calf muscles. Because if he's in this position, you cannot flex, you cannot tighten your muscles. And if you get hit while your muscles are loose, then it has like a 300% more effect than when the muscles are tense.
And if Shambry ever gets lost in the woods or something, I guess at least they'll be able to know who he is by the last name that's tattooed on his back there, boss.
Yes, that's good, but that's only if it's full moon.
Oh, he's going for a German suplex. Wow, nice suplex there by Shambry.
Sakuraba's up again.
And Sakuraba is back up on his feet, and a nice exchange there. Entertaining matchup between Shambry and Sakuraba. This is the sequel from Pride 25 when Shambry TKO'd Sakuraba with a knee strike.
Now let's see what happens. You can definitely see the respect here, and you can definitely see that Sakuraba really doesn't want to fall for the same mistake that he made last time. You know, he's totally relaxed, totally focused, and he thinks he's got the cat in the bag.
He ghosts Shambry there and then delivers a left jab through the guard.
He should punch more and then go for the body again, like I said.
The exchange shots.
Shambry should make long straights, left, right straights, and step deep in.
Shambry's corner yelling out instructions at him in Portuguese, and the more this fight unfolds, the more loud and intense those instructions become. Okay, now it's Shambry, not exactly taunting Sakuraba, but dropping his guard like that, boss, isn't the wisest decision.
I think so too. A little bit. He was dancing backwards. He's got that Elvis image in him, and he was using it right now. Whoa, that was a good combination, only he didn't hit.
And there is the end of the second round. 15 minutes is in the books, and Sakuraba is dismantling Nino Elvis Shambry, but Shambry is still standing, but something tells me he's not in the greatest shape right now, especially if you see his body up close, boss.
Yep, you see on the right side of the body, you see a red marks, and that is from the attack to the liver. Look at this kick. Boom to the knee. Look at that. What a good kick.
And that could easily dislocate the patella tendon and rip it to shreds.
Wow.
Wow, that's a dangerous kick from Shambry.
Yep. I'm waiting for Sakuraba to make the jump. You know, once you look at this takedown, and look how Sakuraba gets up right away.
And the balance, how he turns out, it's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
nice reversal again. Standing switch there by Sakuraba, but a beautiful takedown by Shambry from the waistlock. And a nice comeback there by Sakuraba.
But there was a nice high kick also there, left high kick from Shambry, only it didn't connect. But you know what? It was only inches away. And if you make a mistake one time and you're too close, it is going to hit you, and you are going down.
Pride veteran Yoshihisa Yamamoto in Sakuraba's corner. Also Daijiro Matsui. And we are about to embark on the final 5 minutes of action in this, the opening bout of Pride Fighting Championships Critical Countdown. You can see some of the redness on the side of Shambry's body.
Shambry should go full out now. It looks to me like he is in very good shape. I mean, he's not breathing heavy at all. He could drink a beer right now if he wants. I mean, he's not breathing, but so is Sakuraba. But I think fresher as conditioning-wise right now, I think that Shambry is more fresh. It looks to me like that. He had more damage, but
I know
he looks
you
fresher.
hold a PhD in mixed martial arts, but for those who don't, it's not exactly difficult to ascertain that Shambry is going to have to do what he did in their first encounter to win this fight, and that's knock him out.
Yeah, he's got to go now, full ball. He's got to throw it all out. Don't worry about takedowns, don't worry. Just go, step in with those straights, left and right straights, and then go kicks to the body. And
what do you think about Sakuraba's conditioning in this fight, boss? Are you happy with it? Does he look to be in the shape that you thought he would be going into this fight?
yeah, he always looks good. But Shambry, when I saw him walking back to the corner, he was just breathing through his nose while Sakuraba was breathing through his mouth. Now that doesn't mean anything, of course, because a lot of people, they breathe just. Look.
Oh man, misses with the uppercut that could have been disastrous for Shambry.
Yeah, once it connects.
Looking for the ankle pick was Sakuraba. Shambry coming straight ahead, but those combinations they're not exactly crisp, boss, and he really does almost telegraph it, doesn't he, Shambry?
Yeah, he does. You're absolutely right, my friend. This is not going to win him the fight. What he's got to do is got to go for submissions and fast. If I was his corner, I would say, okay, start moving, man, because this is not going to go. This is not going to look good.
Sakuraba again content to stay in tight for the time being. And it looks like the Shambry is trying to set up something that may lead to a submission attempt. But
nice
again,
kick there.
Nice escape again by Sakuraba, standing back up on his feet, and this is the third sequence of the fight.
And again, he kicked the knee, but I thought also in the process when Sakuraba went up, he kicked him in the face.
And this definitely does lend itself to a bit of Sakuraba dramatics while the referee brings him up to his feet. But maybe, a cartwheel or a jump stomp, and Sakuraba is bleeding.
Yep, that could be from that up kick that he received.
He also has been busy on wild from the guard, boss, with those right hands, and there was a inadvertent low blow to Shambry. And he will be given an opportunity now to recuperate.
Yeah, and every guy on the planet knows that it's not fun to get hit in the pills. Yeah. Look, Shambry says, oh, it's okay, Listen, I think if you train 4 months with the Shootbox Academy, trust me, you're very tough. He should attack. He cannot wait anymore.
Nice exchange of sportsmanship, and this, the third and final round, resumes. Maybe he'll try to pick up the pace here. I know his corner would like to see him do so. Oh, he's nailed with that right.
He should follow it up with the left straight.
It really doesn't appear to me, though, that Shambry is very confident with his skills right now, boss. It's like he's almost testing the water, very trepidatious, if you will.
Yeah, you know what? I'm saying it again. It's like the third or fourth time. He should go full power now. He knows he's behind a punch. He needs this.
There's a takedown, and finally, Shambry.
But it's in the guard,
Yeah, and against the ropes.
There's nothing going to happen. I don't see him breaking the Sakuraba's guard. I mean, Sakuraba's been there. He's bleeding. Look at this. His nose is bleeding excessively.
And that could have been from the contact made when he pulled Sakuraba to the ground. There is blood flowing from the nose, I believe, of Shambry.
But you know what it is? You get that tick a little bit. It's even when you have a little cut and your heart rate is like, oh, that looks is going for reverse figure 4 here. If you have a little cut in a fight and your heart rate is like 180, it looks all bad, but it is
It
not
always
that
looks
bad.
worse than it really
look at
is.
this.
Nice takedown by Sakuraba now into the close guard of Shambry. And Shambry again busy with those right hands, and Sakuraba now just again cross-facing him.
His face doesn't look good, but like I said, it's blood, ladies and gentlemen. It looks maybe bad, but it is not that bad. And if the referees here think only a little bit, 1% it's bad, they will stop this fight, they will look at it, and they will restart it.
And Shambry just busy palming Sakuraba
Armbar
from the
coming up.
bottom,
Oh.
and he looked like he was attempting an arm bar, but back into close quarters now, and Sakuraba has to posture here and maybe get busy in trying to break the guard and do some ground and pound of his own. Well, now he's pushing himself away, and here we go again.
Yeah, and you see what he did with the armbar defense again. Ladies and gentlemen at home, or everybody who practices mixed martial arts or submissions, just make sure that both arms are in or both arms are out, and that's why he escaped that armbar.
You know, I'm not saying that
Didn't even came
Sakuraba isn't being aggressive, but occasionally he does hold back and lack that aggressive style, which can sometimes hurt his standing with the judges. Now, this fight, he is winning, but is he going to be pleased with this before he gets hit with a right hand, then goes for the single leg takedown and hits Shambry on the way down, but he may have been rocked by that shot.
Now Shambry start to work. He should have done that earlier in this round. This is not going to be enough anymore. Sakuraba should, yes, this is what Sakuraba should do. Create distance so you can strike. The longer your strike travels, the more power it has.
We're in the dying stages of this fight, and now it's Sakuraba putting, there we go. I was going to say, would he be pleased with his performance in front of a partisan crowd?
He's
And he
gonna do
delivers
it
a
again.
jump
Watch this.
stop, and he misses that one, but now the crowd is back
And look at his
cheering
takedown
Sakuraba.
Shambry knows that he has to stop that, because once Sakuraba starts playing around like that, he might hit you, kick you in the head, do all crazy kind of stuff.
I think Sakuraba probably knows that he has this fight won, and there it is, the bell is over, so he wanted to add a little flair to his performance near the end with some jump stomps, and the fight is in the books. It goes the distance, the rematch between Sakuraba and Shambry. And how would you judge this one, boss, if you were sitting in a judge's chair?
I would look here. Left hook, right straight, right uppercut. Perfect. That's on the boss with the mixed martial arts uppercut.
So who do you see? I mean, obviously Sakuraba, but
Look at this right hand. Yeah, Sakuraba. Look, what all the reruns they show, it's Sakuraba hitting him. So look at this. Stop playing around. Shambry couldn't get him down, and if he took him down, he
there's
could
that
keep him
one
down.
shot.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
His
from
best
Shambry.
shot of the night.
Yep. Right away, single leg. Few punches, and then he gets up again.
All right, we await the judge's decision. Let's go to the ring announcer right now.
判定の結果をお伝えします。ジャッジ三宅、Sakuraba。ジャッジマット、Sakuraba。ジャッジ足立、Sakuraba。
And Kazushi Sakuraba wins via unanimous decision over Nino Shambry, avenging the loss at Pride 25.
Yep, we see Shambry is very disappointed in himself.
What should he have done differently, boss?
Yeah, like I said, he should have stepped in deeper with the punches. He should have just go balls out and go for the attack. He waited too long. He should have attacked and attacked. Look at him. It looks like he is mad with the decision, but I think when he comes home and he watches the tape, that he knows that he didn't win this fight.
No, when he goes home, he'll be more chagrined with his performance than with the decision. I mean, it was obvious to everyone watching that Kazushi Sakuraba has put another win in the old win column, and the Japanese MMA legend continues to add to his legacy here in Pride Fighting Championships with a win at Critical Countdown.
Wow. Now, let's see what
今日
Sakuraba
は
has
ご来
to
場
say.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you for coming.
第一試合でですね、ニノ選手決めて、なんとか決めて勝ちたかったんですけども、やっぱりなかなか強くて
I wanted
パ
to
スする
finish the
ことが
fight.
できなかったんですけども、またそこで 本当はですね、そこで1本取って、僕もハッスルしたかったんですけど、今日はちょっとハッスルできませんでした。すいません、また
8
月も出れたら出たいと思いますので、またよろしくお願いします。
He likes to fight again in August. And thank you very much for your support. And Boss Rutten, you are the greatest looking man on the planet.
And a thrilling way to kick off Pride Fighting Championships Critical Countdown. Kazushi Sakuraba defeats Antônio Shambry via unanimous decision.
Pride Fighting Championships.
This is going to be a slugfest, I'm telling you. You watch.
And here we go.
Bushido, Volume 4.
And there goes the right.
The hardest knockouts with the toughest fighters. Pride Fighting Championships. Real fights with real athletes. Bushido, Volume 4.
He's along the road and he's going.
Premiering July 25th on pay-per-view.
Ricardo, this is a fight that's 1 year in the making. You were supposed to face Jackson at Total Elimination 2003. You injured your foot. How do you feel coming into this match today?
Really, I hurt my foot in the last year, and I need time to be good. But now I'm fine and ready to fight. Quinton was in my way, and now is the time to show him I'm ready to fight and get Vanderlei in the final.
Now, the last time that you fought Minowa, it took a little bit longer than normal because you broke your hand in the first 2 minutes. How was that? How is it possible to fight with a broken hand, man?
Man, shit, I had just got my ass whooped in the Grand Prix. I'm like, damn, I can't lose to this guy in these tight-ass red shorts. So I had to go out there and fight with a broken hand. First, I didn't think it was broken. I just thought, it hurt really bad. But that guy come out there with his cheeks hanging all out and shit. Yeah, I said, fuck it, my hand wasn't broke. I would have smacked him on his ass.
There you go, the ass movement again.
Yeah, the ass whooping. Yeah. With that ass.
Quinton Jackson, while you said you would submit him in your bout, a lot of people feel is looking already past you. He wants a rematch with Vanderlei Silva. He wants the middleweight championship. Do you feel that maybe he's taking you lightly heading into tonight's tilt?
I heard a lot about that before. Other fighters tell the same. But me, I ever training hard, and if Quinton think that way, he's gonna be surprised.
With him saying that he's going to submit you, what is your answer about that?
But that's what he's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to try to submit.
He's gonna try to take it out.
He's gonna try to take me down.
So you obviously worked hard on it.
I worked hard on it.
What is your game plan? You're striking? You're gonna knock him out? Are you, like he says, I'm gonna submit him? You're gonna say you're gonna knock him out?
I'm gonna submit him.
You're gonna submit him?
No, I'm gonna submit him. But what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do my thing. I'm gonna try to work this type of strategy called whip your ass.
Oh, and explain me that strategy.
The strategy is, when somebody try to come and force themselves upon you, you force yourself upon them, doing so, whipping their ass.
Okay, it's time to find out who is going to be the #1 contender in the very competitive middleweight division here in Pride Fighting Championships. Is it going to be Quinton Rampage Jackson or Ricardo Arona? Boss, this bout was supposed to take place last year at Total Elimination 2003. Arona was injured, but now tonight they will do battle with lots hanging in the balance. What is the Rutten report on these two warriors?
Okay, the Rutten report on Arona. He is very good in submissions. He is very strong, and he's been working very hard on his striking. Now, Quinton Jackson, he's a very complete striker. So he can do it all. He's punching, kicking, knees, he's got the whole package. He's very good with the takedowns, especially the slams, like he calls them. He slams them down, slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. And he's very good in ground and pound.
All right, having said that, how do you think this match will unfold?
Well, in order to win for Arona, he needs to take this fight to the ground and tries to go for a submission. But taking Quinton Jackson down is a very hard thing to do because Kevin Randleman couldn't do it. So Quinton's probably going to keep it on his feet, going to try to keep it on his feet, and then if it goes to the ground, he's going to try to keep on top, come on top, and go for the ground and pound. Arona's going to try to take him down and go for the submission.
All right, it's Jackson versus Arona. A shot at Vanderlei Silva is up for grabs.
right, boss, it's time to find out who is the number one contender in the very competitive middleweight division at Pride Fighting Championships. Ricardo Arona is in the ring awaiting his opponent, Quentin Rampage Jackson, who will be seeing action for the first time since breaking his hand against Ikuhisa Minowa at Shockwave 2003. In a recent interview at PuroWrestlePower.com, Jackson said his hand was 80%, so it's not yet at 100%, but he wants that belt very, very badly.
Yes, he does. And the coolest thing was at the moment when they announced that he was going to come, the people here in the audience start howling. All the people starting,
And we want to wish Quentin Rampage Jackson a happy 26th birthday today. And imagine what a birthday present it would be if he were to defeat Ricardo Arona. The celebration afterwards would be one for the books. And while we have a moment, boss, Quentin Jackson wanted to wish a very happy day to his 4-year-old son, D'Angelo. Of course, he is a father, being Father's Day as well. And also, he wants to thank the many people who support him back home. People like Lord & Sons Construction, Jim Santaniello, Shorty, OCTattoo.com, Dragon Life Productions, FightingSportsGear.com, and Unbreakable Mouthpieces. And also, don't forget, Quentin Rampage Jackson has a new DVD out, Rampage Unchained Volume 1, which is available at RampageJackson.com. The most charismatic MMA star out there today, the best promo man in the business. And tonight, he has his sights set on the number one contender.
he looks very serious, and as you can see, Colin Oyama behind him. Everybody is hyped for this match. It's very important, like you said, Mauro, because whoever wins this match, it's a setup match to fight Wanderlei Silva for the title. The tension in this place, you can feel it. You can feel it. What is going to happen? Can Arona take down Quentin Jackson? And can Quentin Jackson knock out Arona? That's the question of the night.
Now, this fight was supposed to take place at Total Elimination 2003 in the first round of the middleweight tournament. At that time, Arona was hurt with a foot injury. He's now 100%. So both of them are coming off injuries, but both of them as well know how important this match is to each of their careers.
Wow. Now, let's wait for the announcer.
これより第2試合を行います。青コーナー180センチ 91.3 キロ光の
Arona is 25, 5'11", 200 pounds, undefeated in Pride with a record of 3-0.
赤コーナー185センチ 92.9 キロクリントン・ランページ
Jackson celebrating his 26th birthday today, 6'1", 205 pounds with a record of 8-3 in Pride FC.
Both fighters have the utmost respect for each other. They said in the interviews, but both of them know that they have to win this fight in order to fight Wanderlei Silva. And for Arona, it was a wish come true, yeah, and everybody knows. For Quentin, of course, he wants revenge. That's the only thing on his mind.
Arona was quoted in Brazil as saying he would submit Jackson here at Critical Countdown. Jackson, of course, very explosive, known for his excellent wrestling skills, and they don't call him the king of the slam for nothing. A trademark, those devastating Jackson slams.
Nice left kick there to the inside thigh of Jackson.
Jackson with a shot to the body. Arona backpedaling. Going through a feeling out process here in the early stages of round one. Another nice leg kick delivered by Arona.
Yep, this time with the right. So he knows to kick left and right, as he told us in the interviews that he was going to do.
Of course, Arona very good on the ground, but they say that his striking has improved. And if he wants to engage in a stand-up war with a guy like Rampage Jackson, his striking will have to be at its best.
Whoop, there he goes for the takedown.
Knee delivered by Arona, standing guard.
He has
Body
his guard
lock.
closed, which is very important. Quinton shouldn't slam, shouldn't do anything. Just stand up, so Arona's guard is going to get tired, and hopefully he opens his guard, because he cannot slam him right now. He cannot think. This is a dangerous position for Quinton.
Stop! Don't move! Stop! Don't move!
They're going to restart this in the center of the ring, because they were too close to the corner or the ropes. It doesn't matter where you are. When you are too close to the corner or to the ropes, they restart you in the center of the ring, which I think is a very good rule here at the Pride Fighting Championships.
Arona defeated in Pride at 3-0, 8-1 in MMA. His only loss was to Fiódor Yemeliánenko at the 2000 Rings King of Kings tournament. Jackson, of course, has faced many MMA superstars with a tremendous record in Pride. And again, both these fighters have that number one spot when it comes to challenges for Wanderlei Silva's belt in their sights.
Yeah, you saw Arona already catching an arm, holding an arm. Look, here's what he's doing. He's going already. Armbar coming up. That's the armbar.
Trying to go for an armbar, but Jackson quick to get back to his feet.
He should just stand up. Don't play a game, jiu-jitsu game, with a guy who's doing jiu-jitsu since he was 6 years old.
And we saw this in the opening bout between Sakuraba and Shambry, the Brazilian, on the ground of the butt scoop position. His opponent on his feet, and the referee will be bringing them back up to a vertical base. Shambry now comes ahead with a left to right. There's a nice high kick.
That kick to the body was a liver kick, as I always say. Okay, guys, for your home, little shot so you can drink one.
Nice shot to the body by Jackson.
Good takedown defense with a knee to the head.
Was going for the takedown, and Jackson met him with a knee.
Yep, it nearly hit him. You do not want to get hit with that knee. Look at him, how he sets things up. Arona's waiting. If Quinton gets too overconfident, Arona might get a takedown.
No, with Jackson's defense, there's no way. I mean, it's almost impossible to take Quinton Jackson down, and he ends up in the closed guard of Ricardo Arona.
And again, right now, he has to watch out as soon as he feels a grip. Look, when he grabs his wrist, watch out. Armbar, triangle choke, everything is going to come up.
Of course, for Arona, this is where he's most comfortable, is on the ground. An Abu Dhabi submission wrestling veteran.
He's going to go for a right armbar, right arm on Quinton. You see, he's locking it up. He's acting like he's not grabbing it, he's just holding it, so it doesn't really show that he's setting it up. He's going to skip his hips out. Watch, you see? He's grabbing the leg already. Yep, he's going definitely, not anymore, but he will go for that right arm of Quinton Jackson. Watch, here we go again.
Jackson needs to posture up. He was hitting him with some shots to the body, hopefully opening the upstairs. There you go with some shots to the head.
You're calling it, man. Very good, Mauro.
Hey, learn from the best, Bazito.
Body, head. There you go.
I don't still owe you money for those books, by the way, right? Those were a gift?
They were a gift
Boss
right
Room
now.
Books of Combat?
Yes, they were.
Okay, thank you. Jackson remains in the close guard of Arona. And really, what does Jackson have to do here, boss? I mean, Arona obviously trying to set up a submission from the bottom, but Jackson not doing too much from the top.
Just make sure he's going to go again for that right arm. Yes, you see? Now he can do two things. He can pass Quinton's arm and go for a triangle. You see what he's doing now?
There it is. He's
going
going
for a triangle.
for that.
And otherwise he goes for an arm.
Oh, and Jackson's hit with those kicks. And he may indeed be rattled. Quinton Jackson was just rocked with those kicks, and
he's
Arona
bleeding.
thinks he's out.
I think he's bleeding. No.
Arona's yelling out to the referee that he thought he might be out. But Jackson is regaining his faculties. But man, those kicks from the bottom by Arona found their target and rattled the brain of Quinton Rampage Jackson in this, the first round.
And what a round it is. That's action. Quinton Jackson, to come back to your question, what should Quinton Jackson do is make sure that, both arms are in, both arms are out. Like I said in the last fight, create distance, start hitting. Go for the body, then for the head, or vice versa, of course.
And he's done that sporadically in the guard. But Arona, and we've seen this on many occasions, they say he has a habit of fighting safe at times. And he's not exactly safe here as he's going for the submissions, but he's can be a passive fighter. And sometimes that is frustrating and very hard to fight against, isn't it, boss?
It is, and that submission might not be a real submission, but it's a nice setup for a straight armbar, you know, to get the attention away from the right armbar, left armbar, and then go for a right. Look what he's doing. He's going for a reverse figure four, I think. Let me see. Can't see it in the camera angle. Here, no.
Give up? No.
He's asking, do you give up? But I mean, there is no submission there.
The look on Jackson's face says, "Are you crazy?" The look of incredulity on his face.
You see, he's constantly locking his arm up. What Arona should do is try to go one time for the other arm. Obviously, his favorite arm to attack is Quinton's right arm.
And really, for Jackson, he's probably just
now go for the left. Now
waiting
go for the left.
For the referee to bring this back to their feet, because Jackson doesn't seem to want to do much in terms of trying to escape the guard even right now, boss.
He just should get up, push his body upwards.
Yeah, drive the air out of the midsection.
Armbar coming up again now. This time for the right arm again. No, hopefully reverse him. He could not. Yes.
Looking for the sweep was Arona.
Quinton cannot let Arona on top. Then it would be a very dangerous situation.
Drops a hammer strike, but not much damage. Now goes to the body.
He should just
there to the top.
Create distance. He should push himself a little bit more upwards so he can start raining straight to the heads too.
Not posturing whatsoever, and now Arona underneath there, and setting up.
Trying to go for a
guillotine from the bottom.
But that's not going to work.
No, not from that position.
Triangle choke. Quinton should explode out now. Oh no, he still has his arm in. He should push his right arm through, or he should move to the left side.
And there's always the danger from this position that a guy like Jackson will just pick you up and slam you to the ground.
Now he's going to go for an armbar. Watch this. He's going to go for Jackson's left armbar. He's going to go. Jackson still has his fist
triangle choke area there.
No, it's dangerous. He's got to get out.
Then I told you, he picked him up and slammed him to the ground.
He's out. He's out. He knocked him out. Unbelievable.
Electrifying turn of events. We were just speculating, and it came true. Quinton Rampage Jackson with a trademark slam knocks out Ricardo Arona at 7 minutes and 32 seconds of round number 1. And he is now the number 1 contender for the Pride Middleweight Championship.
Did you see how high he slammed him up all the way up to the sky, and he rammed him, slammed him down on his head? Look at the cut. It couldn't come in a better time because Quinton has obviously received a big cut above his right eye, and that could have stopped the fight. Look at this.
You know, many people ask us and ask Quinton when there is the opportunity to slam, and Quinton Jackson says he never plans it.
That is the kick. Yeah, the doctors are already inside the ring. They're looking at it. Safety first, ladies. And look at this now. Watch how high he picks him up. It's unbelievable. Look how high. All the way. Oh, he knocks him out.
And remember, we said Arona was busy going for the triangle choke, but against a guy like Jackson that also sets him up for something like this. A high-angle power bomb-like slam, and it's lights out for Ricardo Arona at critical countdown.
Unbelievable.
A devastating slam. And you see his head bounce off the mat like a basketball.
He doesn't care. If he got triangled, he just doesn't care. He lifts him up and he slams everybody down. He did it with Sakuraba, with many other fighters, and now he does it with Arona. What a powerhouse.
And there is now no doubt about it. The king of the slam wants to be the king of the middleweight division, having just served notice to Vanderlei Silva that, hey, my friend from Brazil, a rematch is in my sights.
Wow, and this time he's going to have the preparation and no fight before. You know, that could be a really entertaining fight. He and Vanderlei, my God, that's going to be a slugfest.
And of course, Ricardo Arona is now back on his feet, wondering what happened to him, as we take one look more here at this devastating slam.
Oh, I always say positioning first, and this is what Arona should have done. Once you get lift, let go of your legs.
Do not let yourself get slammed down.
You know, Vanderlei Silva and
Him.
Yuki Kondo have to settle their business first, and that'll happen later this year. But once that is all settled, it will be Quentin Rampage Jackson vying for the Pride Middleweight Championship.
Ah, now I see it. You see, he got a headbutt. He headbutted his own head on Arona, and that's why he received the cut. I saw it in the last slam. So it was not the kick, it was they were bouncing heads.
The fans congratulating the victor here tonight. Quentin Jackson is your winner at Critical Countdown.
And here we see Arona, he's not happy with it, and like I said, with the slam, he got headbutted too, so the headbutt could have something to do with it, that he got KO'd. He got slammed, but on top of that, Quentin's head rammed into his head.
Semmy Schilt is all set to square off against Serguéi Haritonov here at Critical Countdown. It's a second-round bout in the Pride Heavyweight Tournament. And boss, you know all about Hightower Schilt from Holland, a member of Golden Glory, coached by the legendary Core Hammers, a guy who gave you your start in MMA, taking on Serguéi Haritonov. Now, this guy really has come out of nowhere. 3-0 in Pride, from Russia, kind of like a silent assassin. And a lot of people think he is the dark horse in this tournament. What are your thoughts on this tilt?
Okay, now let me give you a routine report on Sam Schilt. He is a very good striker. He is very tall, so obviously he's got a reach advantage. And on top of that, he's getting better and better in submissions, as we could see in his last fight when he beat Gan McGee with a straight armbar. Now, Haritonov, we thought first of all he was just good at submissions because he was a sambo artist. But then we realized when he fought Murillo Ninja that he's also a very, very good striker. And then on top of that, he's got a very good ground and pound. It's going to be a close call, this one.
Okay, you say it's going to be a close call, but how do you see it coming down tonight?
Okay, coming down, I would say for Sam Schilt, in order to win this fight, he's got to keep it on his feet. And Haritonov, of course, he's got to take it to the ground. I don't think that Haritonov can knock out Sam Schilt with his reach advantage, but you never know, because last time he impressed me a lot. But I would say Schilt has to keep it on his feet, Haritonov has to take it to the ground.
All right, who will advance to final conflict in August? We're about to find out.
Boss, this is the first match in the second round of the Pride Heavyweight Tournament, quarterfinal action. And about to make his way to the ring is the Russian competitor Serguéi Haritonov. Already in the ring is Semmy Hightower Schilt. Again, this is a David versus Goliath matchup with Schilt being 7'1". Haritonov, no small chicken himself, it's 6'4".
I know, but it's a lot of difference. It's what, 8-9 inch? 8-9 inch, man. Oh yeah, we talked about this before. Let's see if Haritonov can take Sam Schilt down, because that's where his strength is in this fight.
And you see him in his military fatigues, his military training helped prepare him for a career in MMA. He is 8-1 in his MMA career, his only loss being at the 1998 Scandinavian No Holds Barred Championships. He's a fighter who possesses good takedown techniques, a good ground game. He's very knowledgeable in submissions, a proficient striker, and we saw his striking capability in the first round of the tournament at Total Elimination 2004 when he knocked out a game Murillo Ninja Hua at 4:14 of the first round.
Yeah, he really impressed me with that, because it was still a little bit questionable if he was a striker or not. And then when we saw him fighting Murillo Ninja, like you said, we say, okay, he can strike. So Julian and Jack Frank, you two boys, you are strikers too. Keep watching, because I want to see you guys in the future here in the Pride ring. It's going to take 10 years because I know that your dad is not going to let you fight, but you're hard on your way, guys. So keep fighting, and so that you can be here at the Pride Fighting Championship in Japan.
And if you can believe it, Haritonov trained with a Russian fighter who is taller than Schilt, a guy by the name of Ivan. Now the tallest competitor ever in Pride Fighting Championships is a guy who will be in action later tonight in Giant Silva at 7'2". But if he fought with someone who's taller than Schilt at 7'1", then Ivan must be a very impressive physical specimen.
You know what, and it's funny that you say that, because we didn't see you people at home yet, but you will see that once he steps into the ring, and you're going to get a shot of Sam Schilt. He looks like Ivan Drago right now. He's got his hair bleached, watch it. And he's trained with a guy named by the name of Ivan. But now he's going to face somebody who looks like Ivan. And look at this. Look at this picture, ladies and gentlemen. Only at Pride Fighting Championship.
Schilt is a kickboxer with Team Golden Glory. He's 37-1, 286 pounds, a 4-2 record in Pride FC.
Serguéi
Haritonov is a wrestler sambo fighter with Russian top team, 23, 6'4", 230 pounds, undefeated in Pride at 3-0.
ヘビー級規定による 15kg 以上ありますが、体重の軽いハリトーノフ選手が4点ポジションでの膝蹴りを認めたため、この試合は2ルールで行われます。
All right, boss, so we've just been told that there is, of course, a weight difference here of more than 15 kilograms, but Haritonov has accepted 4-point attacks on the ground, so it's going to be a full Pride fight with a spot at Final Conflict in August up for grabs. The second round of the Pride Heavyweight Grand Prix is about to begin here with Serguéi Haritonov squaring off against Semmy Hightower Schilt.
Goes with the front kick, works on the front kick. Or the stiff jab.
Of course, if it stays standing, the advantage is with Schilt. If it goes to the ground, who knows where the advantage will be.
Oh, and another left, two lefts. And trust me, this will be a
single
takedown.
leg and goes for the trip takedown, but either along the ropes. And boss, when you asked Semmy Schilt about his ground game strategy, he quipped, stand up as fast as I can.
He's got him in a guillotine. There's one arm in between. Now is no arm in between. So Semmy could wrap his arm. He could fit.
Nice escape by Haritonov.
He's going to go for an armbar right away. It looks no.
And the heel strikes delivered by Schilt from the open guard. So Haritonov very comfortable on the ground for Schilt. Again, he came up with a bit of a one-liner there when he said he'll stand up as fast as I can would be a strategy from the ground.
Wouldn't be something if Haritonov now picks him up and slams him down like Rampage did.
A nice guard escape to the side. Control now to the full mount. Haritonov in great position here on Semmy Schilt.
Yeah, now it's going to be dangerous. He's going to go for an armbar. Watch. He's going to go. He's known for it. He did it like 2 times in a row now.
Great job of posturing.
Oh, look at this.
Nice sweep by Schilt.
Yep. And we saw when Schilt was fighting Fiódor, Fiódor could not finish him. So, Haritonov being a former member of the same team as Fiódor, couldn't do it either here. Apparently Sam Schilt has a super grip, and also why? Because his hands are so. Look at this punch's power.
There's a kick to the head. Schilt advanced to the second round by armbar again. McGee at 5:02 of the first round, a total elimination.
Haritonov looks stunned. He's stunned. He is stunned. Sam Schilt should push himself away and he should start striking.
Body lock by Haritonov, and Schilt doing a good job now pummeling it inside.
He should get away. He should take his distance. Why is he standing there? Pull yourself out. He should get out. He's resting now. He's recouping from that blow that he received.
And Schilt delivers some small knees to the leg of Haritonov. Already some excitement here in the early going. We saw nice transitions. Some good sweeps, and the referee now will bring them to the center of the ring. And both of them now, it marks on their face. A nice right delivered by Haritonov.
Right straight to the body. That could be enough.
Oh, and he's jarred by that left.
Yep, I tell you, his left is unbelievable strong. He's got a good liver.
Oh, and he's hit again with that left as he goes for the takedown and gets it on Schilt. Good job by Haritonov.
Look, he's holding his wrist again, and maybe he can do the same again. You see, he's opening his guard, so he wants to sweep him again. The guard is open. Haritonov cannot go to the side. That's the position what I always prefer, the side mount.
You know, having the long limbs like Schilt does can sometimes be detrimental against a guy good with submissions, boss. And he'll have to be very leery here against Haritonov as he was going for the armbar there.
Yep.
From the bottom.
But Haritonov being a submission artist, I think that was his first martial art that he practiced. It's going to be difficult to submit him.
Haritonov enjoys playing chess, and MMA has often been described as a game of human chess. And already here we've seen a lot of strategy, and it could come down to that fatal critical error at critical countdown in order for one of these very valiant fighters to advance to the Final Four in August.
Yep, Sam is dropping down the heels on his calves, which could be very effective, but later in the round.
Haritonov again doing a good job of getting back up to a vertical base.
Yeah, once he can escape the grip of Sam Schilt, he will go to the side mount right
And
now.
you mentioned it, it's like a death grip, that grip of Semmy Schilt. Very powerful.
Yeah, because his fingers are so tall, they go all around the wrist.
Yeah. It's like being in a vice.
He's got to keep his guard closed. He cannot open the guard. This is not good. Yep. Hold his wrists if you open the guard. Trust me.
There's Haritonov able to hit him again and again. And now Haritonov raining down those haymakers from the top.
Schilt
Attack
push
Schilt
it away.
again.
Yeah,
And that's what he did.
He just should buck his hips up, and then Haritonov cannot reach him because the shield is too long. Just extend your hips, push him up, and then you can be hit.
Already a war of attrition here in round number 1 between Serguéi Haritonov and Semmy Schilt. And Haritonov again able to get back up to his feet. And he'll try to rain down those shots again.
Semmy Schilt just should buck up, and Haritonov should keep doing what he's doing right now because he's doing a great job.
Halfway through round number 1. Schilt still on the bottom, and again, this is a place that he is not comfortable in being. Would prefer to have it standing up, but so far he's been able to withstand the storm.
Yes, you're absolutely right. He's okay. You know, I mean, like I said again, he fought Fiódor, and Fiódor couldn't submit him, so it's going to be difficult to submit him. The only way to do is to go to the side mount and go start raining bombs down and then go for a straight armbar.
And right now, I don't even know if Haritonov has submission on his mind. He wants to just ground and pound there from the guard area. He's able to go over top and land those devastating right hands.
Yep. Goes to the body, then to the head.
Now Schilt getting busier from the bottom as well as they kind of reply each other's shots. Call and answer, if you will. And this is the first round of the quarterfinal matchup between Schilt and Haritonov. A spot at the Final Four. That final conflict on Sunday, August 22nd is up for grabs.
If Schilt grabs both wrists, he should drop one leg on the floor and then sweep him to the left or to the right. He did it before, early in the round, and we do it again.
And we've seen Haritonov already successfully escape the guard into side mount and then top position, so he should try to do the exact same thing. But again, Schilt doing a good job with the grip.
Apparently Nogueira also has an unbelievable grip.
Definitely something advantageous in the sport of mixed martial arts. There was a kick to the side of the head, and now he's trying to escape again. Simon and back easily into top position for Haritonov. But look where they are, boss.
Yeah, no, it's exactly like Fiódor had this position too, and you see, he can. Sam Schilt is so tall, so he can buck up so high that he can buck him up. He's going to go armbar there on the left arm of Sam Schilt.
There's no doubt that Schilt can defend against submissions very well.
Left armbar coming. See, there he is.
He's holding the ropes, and Team Golden Glory bringing that to the attention of the referee. There's a hammer strike delivered by Haritonov.
Sam Schilt should push Haritonov down to his hips so he can
explode.
Yeah, he has more leverage, and then he can explode. Now Haritonov's going to set up an armbar on his right arm.
Yeah, he needs to definitely buck up and sweep here, but now look how high up is Haritonov. He's going to backdoor escape here.
Oh, no.
Now he remains in control. Does Haritonov doing a good job, showing some good balance of his own. So what does Haritonov have to do here, boss? Does he ground and pound, or does he look for that submission?
Ground and pound, what he's doing right now. Make sure that you break the grip, pull the arm out, and just start pounding the head, and then go for a submission, the arm bar, as we saw him doing twice now.
Yeah, he did it to Nobunaga, and he did it as well to Corey Peterson in his first 2 Pride appearances.
He's going to go for an arm bar later on now.
Before knocking out Gorilla Ninja Hua in total elimination, 2004.
What Sam can do now also...
That's a good move by Haritonov, putting the knee over Schilt's left arm.
Yeah, the arm bars, it's just a moment. He's just waiting to do it.
Schilt staying busy underneath, though, as he's met with another hammer strike right down the middle of his face. And another one. And there's a third one.
And now, yep, he's setting it up. He's setting the armbar up.
Schilt has to escape this precarious position because Serguéi Haritonov, I believe, has got bad intentions on his mind. And here's Schilt. Looked like he may have gone for a triangle attempt.
He should have closed his feet there.
Yes, now Schilt looks like he's going to sweep it. He's holding on the ropes again as Haritonov, and much to the chagrin and consternation of Team Golden Glory in the corner.
He should explode up as hard as he can. Haritonov has a high guard, so there's no leverage. We see Sam Schilt bleeding
man, they got to stop this fight. I knew it because when that camera shot, that's a devastating cut, and Serguéi Haritonov did what he needed to do. He bludgeoned Semmy Schilt, and Serguéi Haritonov, the dark horse of this tournament, really coming out of nowhere. Making his debut at Bushido 1 last October, he now finds himself in the Final Four, vying for the 2000 Pride Heavyweight Tournament Championship at Final Conflict August 22nd. And boss, it was in the final minute of round 1, 9 minutes and 19 seconds, when the referee stops the bout, and Haritonov emerges victorious.
Wow. Yep. Sam should really work on that position to get out of that position because he has been in that position too many times now. And, you know, go home, start working on it, come back, and then see if it works. But you cannot go back to the ring anymore and do it like this. Now, let's see the replay. Look at this. And Sam had him a few times, flying knee, missed there. And now we see him with a hammer fist raining down on the eyes of Sam Schilt. You see he's holding Sam's right arm, takes it away so he's free. He cannot defend the hammer strikes to the face. And people always say hammer strikes are not effective. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. They are effective, and especially if you hit with the wrist instead of with the glove.
And look how high up he was. A great job of balancing himself, Serguéi Haritonov, and just raining down those hammer strikes like you said, boss, but he really did exactly what he needed to do. A valiant effort for Semmy Schilt. But again, we know that Semmy Schilt does not like being on the bottom or on the ground at all, and it proved to be catastrophic for him at Critical Countdown because Serguéi Haritonov has claimed the first slot at Final Conflict in August. Serguéi Haritonov is one step closer to winning the 2004 Pride Heavyweight Tournament Championship.
I'm here with Giant Silva, and he doesn't look that giant to me right now, so I don't know where he's got the nickname from. He's coming off a victory over Centurio, and of course a victory because otherwise he wouldn't be here. What were your thoughts about that fight?
Well, Centurio is a good fighter, and is I don't know. It was good, but I won. That's make a difference to me. Very hard fight. He's dropped me down and do anything he can do that to win the fight. But so I did good. Then next one I gotta do better.
That's the thing that I wanted to hear. Now let me go down on my normal level so that the people can see how really tall you are. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And now he's back to be the giant. I heard that you have been training in Newark with Ricardo Gracie. How was that? What kind of experience was that?
Well, Ricardo, that's a very good school. That's I tell you, I'm training jiu-jitsu to learn to carry my body when the fighters drop me down to punch me on the ground. So that's why I train jiu-jitsu to know carry my body about that. And that's very good school, and Ricardo very good teacher.
You're going to face Ogawa. Now you know, everybody knows that Ogawa is very good on the ground. He's got some decent striking too. What I would think that the key to victory would be for you, would keep him away with these long arms, big hands, big legs, and try to hold him off. Have you been working on your striking a lot for that reason and takedown defense?
Well, Ogawa is a very good opponent, and he's a very strong. I know that he was Olympic Games gold medal, and I know that's not gonna be easy, and I don't know what he's gonna do. So I'll wait to him, and you know, I know maybe gonna take my leg, is maybe try to drop me down, you know, because Giant is too big, too high. No fighter gonna punch me because I'm too big. So that's make it hard for them. They gotta drop me down.
I want to show the people at home one more time who didn't see it how big he really is. Grab my hat one more time, like a grape.
Again?
Again. So the people who didn't see it are going to see it right now. Check this out.
Maybe I got your neck.
Oh, yeah.
Two members of the Elite Eight here at the Pride Heavyweight Tournament at Critical Countdown are Giant Silva of Brazil and Naoya Ogawa of Japan. Boss, they're going to get ready to throw it down in just moments. And how do you see this match unfolding?
It's going to be a difficult match. I mean, Ogawa, he's very good in upper body throws. He's very good in submissions. And on top of that, he's a decent striker. Now, Giant Silva is a giant. As you could see when he grabbed me around my neck and pretty much lifted me up. He's strong as hell. And on top of that, he's been training very hard on submissions and he's been training very hard on striking too. Now, for Giant Silva to win this fight, he's got to keep it on his feet. If it goes to the ground, I see Ogawa winning by submission.
It's the latest David versus Goliath, and it's coming to you here at Critical Countdown.
It's time for another match in the second round of the Pride Heavyweight Tournament. About to make his way to the ring is Giant Silva, who advanced to the second round by winning with the Kimura at 404 of the first round against Centaurio at Total Elimination 2004. And Bossy continues to work on his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in New Jersey with Ricardo Gracie.
Yeah, and he's, you know what, he's doing a great job. The guy is huge. Let me get, okay, the witch is gone.
Ding dong, the witch is not dead, but she's silent.
Yeah, no, because she beats me in voice, man, trust me. No, she's really nice. She's really nice, a really nice person, but she's got a voice, woo! Anyway, like I said before, with a lot of height and power and 385 pounds, it means he has a lot of power, but he has also a lot of stamina. We saw him against Heath. We were totally surprised there. You know, he kept going and going. So this could be a very interesting match.
A member of the Brazilian national basketball team at the 1992 Barcelona Olympics. Of course, his biggest strength is just that, his physical strength. If this guy lands a solid strike, his opponent is more than likely going down. If this guy lands a solid strike, his opponent is more than likely going down and probably down for good. Now, he has a huge reach, but not a very crisp puncher, boss. And even during training video that we saw, we see that he still has difficulty doing that, but this guy's almost impossible to dislike. He really is a gentle giant, except when he gets through the ropes of the Pride ring, he becomes the biggest force, I'm talking physical force, in MMA.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Look at... He brought with him this time also his wife. He's got 2 kids. His wife also very nice. Oh, there she is, actually behind him.
Back there, as well as his cornerman, Solar, the Lucha Libre star.
You see, now that I could never do with my wife, because if they would hit me, she would throw in the towel or something, you know? And we would have a divorce. But she is there to support him. She likes what he's doing. Of course, she's a little nervous, she said, but she supports him all the way. And what a great family. Like you said, he's a family man and a very nice person. He likes to eat chicken.
Yeah, he's changed his diet, now eating healthier foods, and you have to give him credit for taking the MMA training seriously, especially at his advanced age in terms of athletics, being 39 years of age.
That is young, actually. I'm 39.
赤コーナーより小川直也選手の入場です。
And here comes his opponent, the Japanese hope in this tournament, 1987 World Cup Judo champion, the youngest winner ever, A 1992 silver medalist in judo in the Barcelona Olympics, undefeated in mixed martial arts at 6-0. His name is Naoya Ogawa, and wait for the reception here, boss, when the fans get their first look at him.
Yeah, look at this picture, and I'm sorry, people at home, that I'm repeating myself, but it's just unbelievable.
This place is going to erupt like a volcano when Ogawa emerges.
I'm chicken, and what do you know? The Giant loves to eat chicken.
Ogawa's favorite t-shirt is the I'm Chicken shirt. Now, boss, I know your favorite song is El Guapo Likes to Dance, which is available on your website, I know. I have it on good authority that Ogawa's favorite song is Van McCoy's Hustle. Remember that disco tune?
Yeah.
Do the hustle? Dun, dun, dun. He loves disco music. What can I say?
Hey, man, he's the Japanese Joker of all. Here he goes. Do the hustle. Hustle. That's what he says. Hustle.
And that hustle motion has become very, very popular. I think it has to do with his favorite song again.
I think so too.
Tonight, Ogawa wants to unveil a new submission move called the Ground Tornado Ogawa, the GTO, because his signature move is the Space Tornado Ogawa, which is a judo takedown. I can't tell you exactly what the GTO is. I thought it was a vehicle, but if we have an opportunity tonight, Ogawa says he will unveil a new finishing hold on the Giant.
Now. What? Listen to the audience and look at the audience.
これより第4試合を行います。青コーナー230センチ、159キロ。ジャイアントシルバー
Silva is a wrestler from Brazil, 39, 7'2", 385 pounds, 1-1 in Pride Fighting Championships.
193センチ、115キロ。
Ogawa's specialty is judo. He's 36, 6'4", 240 pounds, undefeated at 3-0 in Pride.
Well, that's only 145-pound weight difference, so that's not that much. That's
All right, of course, as Boss just mentioned, a very distinct weight advantage, more than 15 kilograms, but Ogawa will allow 4-point attacks on the ground.
Look at he won't shake his hand.
Well, there you have it, Ogawa. And the Giant smiles at him, but if I were Giant Silva, I turn that smile into a grimace quick, because Ogawa has the look of a very focused and intense fighter, and he's, I believe, going to come out storming.
You're absolutely right. He's going to go shoot right away.
He hits him with that right and goes for the body lock, and the takedown by Ogawa.
This is going to be a quick one, because he's very good on the ground, ladies and gentlemen.
He's already inside position, and the fans erupt with chants of Ogawa.
He's going to cross-face it, push himself out. He's going to go for a straight arm bar on the Giant's right arm.
Giant has that half headlock on Ogawa, but now he's able to escape.
There we go.
And he's going for that same choke, it looks like, that he eliminated Stefanenko with in the first round, but now he just bases out.
He can do it if he jumps over to the other side. Now he can side choke him. That is, if the Giant doesn't push his, pulls his arm up. He's trying to go for the mount. Watch. Yeah, he's setting up. He's doing exactly the same as he did with Stefanenko. He's going to step over now.
Of course, if it's not broken, why fix it? Ogawa had success with that side choke.
Yeah.
But now it's Silva just trying to push him away.
He's distracting him with the other arm, but he's
I would deliver
go
some knees here if I were Ogawa.
No, he's distracting him. And he's going to go for a straight arm. Watch this. See? He's already stepping over.
Wear him down a bit with some knees to the side. Now Silva trying to turn it around, and he does, giving him his back now.
He's got the choke.
Setting him up for what could be a rear naked choke. But Silva has a hold of his hand, and now they go back to the top position.
The mount position as long as he keeps his hands gripped around Ogawa.
Now he set him up for Americana, it looks like here. As the fans again rally behind Naoya Ogawa. Their hope in the 2004 Pride Heavyweight Tournament.
He's got to jump to the side now, all the way to the side, in order to finish that if he wants to make the figure 4, Americana as you call it. And you see, he's looking straight arm bars and Americanas, it's all over the place. When the Giant is going to make one mistake, you see he's exposing his arm out. Yeah, it's going to be a straight arm bar, watch.
There he is, set him up right there.
Yeah,
he has it for the taking. Does Ogawa, but he's content to keep peppering Silva with those shots. Silva just trying to stay alive here.
Choke. Nope. He had the chance there to go for the straight arm bar. He's going for the mount again, but
he's
makes
in
it
the
a half. Half guard's going for the side choke now, you see. But the same thing that he did with Stefan
but he's a much bigger specimen as Giant Silva, and it's going to take that much more to side choke the Giant from Brazil.
Yeah, plus he trained in ground fighting, as you can see, because he knew right away it was coming up.
Oh, he misses with that straight left up, does Silva.
Silva should go around his head now, and he can apply his side choke on Ogawa.
I still think Ogawa should just get out of the half guard, rein in some knees, wear him down a little bit more, and he's ripe for the picking. He can go for the armbar, can go for the Americana, whatever he wants.
No, he's going to go for Americana, sets him up with that. If that doesn't work, he's going to go for a straight armbar on the Giant's right arm. Watch.
No, now he's got to be careful here. And Giant Silva just bending his neck, and there's Ogawa. Ogawa, again, not known for his striking ability, but he's doing it on Silva right now and managing to land those lefts.
Yes, he's got some good lefts there, and stiff, and he's got it.
This place has lit up. The Saitama Super Arena has exploded in celebration for Naoya Ogawa, who has just TKO'd Giant Silva, and Ogawa is now on his way to Final Conflict, August 22nd. And boss, it took 3 minutes and 29 seconds of the first round before Naoya Ogawa was able to vanquish Giant Silva.
Wow. He had many more chances also for the straight armbar, for the Americana, but he thought, let's finish him off with strikes. I'm wondering with who he's going to be matched up in the next round.
Well, we can tell you that so far, Serguéi Haritonov and Naoya Ogawa comprise half of the Final Four. Haritonov defeating Semmy Schilt earlier tonight, and now Ogawa takes care of Giant Silva, much to the delight of this partisan crowd at Saitama Super Arena.
Pride Fighting Championships.
This is going to be a slugfest, I'm telling you. You watch.
And here we go.
Bushido, Volume 4.
And there goes the right.
The hardest knockouts with the toughest fighters. Pride Fighting Championships. Real fights with real athletes. Bushido Volume 4.
He's along the road and he's
Unbelievable. Premiering July 25th on pay-per-view.
Mark, you're about to make your debut in the big leagues of mixed martial arts. This is Pride Fighting Championships. Your thoughts on getting into the Pride ring finally?
Well, I'm feeling a bit nervous, but I'm looking forward to it. Trained as hard as I possibly could for this fight, so looking to win.
You're a world-ranked kickboxer. This is a new sport for you, mixed martial arts. How has the training gone for this?
Oh, the training's going good. I've been just practicing a lot of my wrestling, my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and just working my hands in it, yeah.
What are your thoughts on facing the Olympic gold medalist in judo back in 1992?
Well, it's like I said, a new challenge, and Yoshida has got I don't see much weakness in him, so I'm looking forward to the challenge. Looking forward to it.
Obviously, it goes without saying you'd like to keep this standing up, but if it does go to the ground, do you have any tricks up your sleeve for Yoshida? I know you don't have to tip your hand right now, but are you prepared to do battle with Yoshida on the ground if need be?
Well, I'm not looking forward to going to the ground, but I practiced a few escapes, and yeah, just a few escapes, and I'm not really looking forward to going to the ground.
Okay, boss, we're about to answer a question that's been on many fans' minds here, especially in Japan. Will Hidehiko Yoshida atone in front of the hometown crowd for what was a self-admitted listless effort against Royce Gracie back at Shockwave 2003? He'll be the first again to admit it wasn't his night. Now, he takes on a debuting Mark Hunt, and when you look at this matchup on paper, it is a classic stand-up striker in Hunt taking on the judo gold medalist in Yoshida. What are your thoughts on this bout?
Now, it's very easy. Like you said, we have the striker and we have the submission guy. So Mark Hunt obviously wants to keep it on his feet, and Yoshida wants to take it to the ground. Now, the thing is, Yoshida's always wearing a gi. So if he runs in, if the bell rings and he will run in and he grabs his arms around Mark Hunt and he managed to get his gi like this, the sleeves, he grabs it, he cannot break the grip anymore. That means he is going down, and that probably means that he's going to get submitted. But if Mark Hunt is pushing him off all the time and tries to stay away from him and can catch him with a punch, he could knock him out.
All right, many people believe that this will be a baptism by fire for Mark Hunt. He takes on Hidehiko Yoshida, and it's coming right up.
Making his debut in Pride Fighting Championships, a man who was a Grand Prix champion in K1, but now he's made the move to the biggest and best mixed martial arts organization in the world. We're talking about Mark Hunt. And boss, he is going to face Hidehiko Yoshida in his debut, which has to be considered baptism by fire.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, Yoshida is very good, and I told it 20 times before. He only needs one takedown. That's what I think. But Mark Hunt, he punches like a trunk. Plus, you can hit him. A trunk, and actually, a tank can hit him. You cannot knock out this guy, KO this guy.
You know, the media looking for an angle in this bout made a big deal out of the fact that Yoshida was trained by Hunt's former trainer, Happy. Now, we can let the fans at home know that Happy was training Yoshida long before Hunt was signed to fight him, so it really wasn't as big of a deal as some people in the media made it out to be.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Everybody made a big deal of it, and they said, oh, and even he thought it in the beginning, but he also realized when he was sitting with us at the table and we were talking about it, that, it happened before. It had nothing to do with Mark Hunt. He was training him before.
Yeah, Hunt says it's an honor to fight against an Olympic gold medalist in Yoshida. You know, he has an incredibly thick skull. Let's get that out of the way right away, because in K1 he was being pummeled by Mirko Krokop, but could not be KO'd. And this guy possesses all kinds of power, one of the heaviest hitters in kickboxing. And boss, let's also make mention of the fact that here in Pride he's going to be wearing mixed martial arts gloves, which are a lot different than those 10-ounce boxing gloves he's used to, which should make him that much more dangerous.
You're absolutely right, and it's a very good point that you're saying right here, because every shot that he connects, I think Yoshida's going to have a big problem. But again, he has to connect, and in order to connect, you have to close the distance, and that's what Yoshida exactly needs, because he will come to Yoshida, and then Yoshida's going to take him down, or if he's lucky and he hits him, Yoshida will go down.
赤コーナーより吉田秀彦選手の入場です。
The last time we saw this Japanese hero was at Shockwave 2003, which, by the way, is available at PrideFC.com. It was a rather lackluster effort on the part of Hidehiko Yoshida. Our first chance to talk face-to-face with him was a couple of days ago. He says he's not a man to make excuses, but in the fight against Royce Gracie, he was still recovering from his incredible battle with Vanderlei Silva in the semifinals of the middleweight tournament at Final Conflict 2003. He says he's now recuperated. He is now healthy, and he is hoping to make this a successful return to Pride Fighting Championships. The 1992 Olympic gold medalist in judo and also a World Games gold medalist in judo, boss.
Yeah, you know what, Mauro? When we talked with him, he was so happy, and he's a comedian. He was laughing, he was cracking jokes all the time. He is a very funny person, but I have to say the same thing about Mark Hunt.
He was sitting with us, he's so relaxed. Pretty much all the fighters we interviewed at the table were very, very relaxed.
And an interesting point he made in that interview, and again, revisiting the Silva fight, he said, again, not to make excuses, but he thought the fight against Silva was 3 rounds, not 2, and that affected him mentally as well. But again, it was a tremendous fight, and I mean, that was a fight that put him on the mixed martial arts map. Unfortunately, the special rules with Royce Gracie, Gracie really did win that fight, even though it was determined to be a draw. But tonight, he takes on the debuting Mark Hunt in this special fight here at Critical Countdown.
Well, man, I'm really looking forward to this. Normally, when somebody from K1 comes in, the only one that we saw doing very, very well is Mirko Krokop, of course. You know, he's got an incredible sprawl. The build, Mark Hunt is built for mixed martial arts. He's short and stocky, which is very good. Very hard to submit if he keeps his elbows inside. If he knows what to do, he could be a major force in mixed martial arts.
Mark Hunt is, on paper, a major acquisition for Pride Fighting Championships, a world-class kickboxer who is now about to make his mixed martial arts debut.
Now look at this picture again.
126キロ
Hunt is a kickboxer out of Liverpool Kickboxing in New Zealand. He's 30, 5'10", 250 pounds, making his debut in Pride.
180センチ100キロ Yoshida Hidehiko.
Yoshida is Mr. Judo. He's 34, 5'11", 225 pounds with a 2-1-1 mark in Pride Fighting Championships. He's fought over 1,000 judo matches in his career. Again, there is a 15-kilogram plus weight advantage in this one, and it is going to be a 4-point attack on the ground since Yoshida has accepted those rules. So, here it is, the debut of Mark Hunt in Pride Fighting Championships, and the first bout for Yoshida since that less than memorable outing against Royce Gracie New Year's Eve. Right away, they're looking like they want to stay standing here, and I would think if it was you, Boss Rudin, telling Yoshida the game plan, I'd say go for the takedown quick.
Oh, man, I would run in as fast as I could, like he did with Vanderlei Silva. Run in, grab him. Do not strike with him, trust me. He wants to make a mark, Mark Hunt. I mean, come on, he's coming here. The fighting machine. Look at this beautiful sprawl. Look at this. Is he going to get
the trip takedown by Yoshida, but
look at this!
Manages to turn it around.
Yeah, but
using his weight of momentum.
Yeah, but he's an armbar. Look, he's already setting an arm up for the left arm of Hunt, and there we go. It's over. It's going to be over.
Hanging out of the ropes, which is illegal.
It's going to be over. I'm telling you, or he's going to lift him up.
He's trying to knee him. Hunt was just content on raining down the right hands, leaving that left arm exposed, and Yoshida now trying to fully extend, but nice.
Good job here
by Mark Hunt, putting the knee on the chin of Yoshida.
Oh, that is a good escape. He can pull his arm right out. And the harder Yoshida is going to hold his arm, the more pressure he will receive on his own neck.
So already showing his power and strength is Hunt.
Yeah, all the power that he's going to feel on his neck right now, he owes it to himself. Let's see, Mark Hunt just has to stretch himself out as hard as he can, push himself out. Yoshida has to let go because otherwise he's going to get neck break.
Putting all of that weight down on the face of Yoshida. An interesting position here as Yoshida holds on to the arm. Hunt raining in some body shots.
He should load up on those punches. He should load up so hard. I mean, come on.
There's a chance for a knee now. He's in the north-south position here.
Look at Mark Hunt doing good. Look at this.
And it looks like he indeed has escaped that armbar predicament. Now it looks like he's going for a toe hold, is Yoshida.
Yep. And that's going to be a toe hold. You watch. No. Mark Hunt, if the toe hold is going to be effective, the only thing he has to do is push himself away from Yoshida. He should, yeah.
Now the fans begin to rally behind Yoshida.
He should just stand up.
Yeah, this is a strange position. Not much happening here right now. Mark Hunt not really doing much except trying to kick at the face of Yoshida. Yoshida has the foot.
He's going to go for a toe hold. If he can grab his left wrist, go underneath the foot and grab his left wrist, then he can finish it.
Your advice at the beginning was the right one, boss. Why doesn't Hunt just stand up and get out of this?
Yeah, because, you see, look, he's got the gi and he's got his the arm trapped of
But he has
Mark
the power
Hunt.
to just pull it out.
No, because it's a gi, there's no sweating. You can't slip it out. The gi will absorb all the sweat and it gives a phenomenal grip.
There, it finally does.
Look, he's coming up. He's getting up.
This is what he should have done in the early going, and now Hunt pulls Yoshida into the corner, now looking for the pickup.
We should watch out here, because now Yoshida, with his gi, can do a lot of tricks, I'm telling you.
Could slide into the guillotine from here. He has the arm trapped, however.
Interesting position now. See what's going to happen. Yoshida even can grab his own gi and then try to go for a choke. Mark Hunt knows it looks like, you see, because he's defending it there. He holds his left hand on Yoshida's left hand. Not anymore. Now he holds it on his legs. Probably he's afraid maybe that Yoshida's going to knee. Good decision from the referee right here. Wow.
Referee calls for the break, and so far so good for Mark Hunt in his debut. While he has been in a precarious situation, he's also escaped danger.
Yeah, he escaped the armbar. I thought it was over.
Now if he can load up from here, he is going to be absolutely lethal. Mark Hunt, the 250-pound native of New Zealand, 2002 K1 Grand Prix champion. Knee to the head.
Look at that. He's got indeed a good sprawl, as the people told us before.
Yoshida knows he's in a battle here. Again, there is a distinct weight advantage for Mark Hunt, but the 4-point attack has been allowed by Yoshida.
Looks like a high kick is coming, and that would be a right high kick if I was him. But no. Nice
Good sprawl again. Yoshida misses the takedown, and now it's Hunt in the guard. But look at Yoshida again going for that armbar, it looks like, boss.
Yeah, he can, but also for a triangle because he tries to pass his arm here. And like I said before in the other fights, triangle choke coming up. Triangle choke, he's going to get it now. If he's got to move out. Mark Hunt has got to put his right knee on the face of Yoshida again.
And that's what
Turn
he
to
did
the side.
the first time around.
Yeah, but now this time it's to escape the triangle. Look, and now he's going to go for the armbar.
And there it is again, the armbar from the bottom.
Now he's going to get it, I think.
No, he's got hammer strikes raining down. Does Hunt? Yoshida content to absorb that punishment as he is really focused on getting this armbar.
No, is it underneath?
Mark Hunt is very powerful, man. Very strong individual.
It's like I told you before, he is built for a mixed martial arts, to be a mixed martial arts fighter.
Now he's got a great armbar. It's over. Hidehiko Yoshida armbars Mark Hunt, handing him a loss in his mixed martial arts and Pride Fighting Championships debut, but Yoshida knows he was in a battle. Look at this sportsmanship, bringing Hunt to his feet and embracing his opponent. A great sign of sportsmanship and a great effort by Hidehiko Yoshida. At 5 minutes and 25 seconds of the first round, he armbars Mark Hunt to claim victory.
But you know what? I was pretty impressed with Mark Hunt. Because, the first armbar, I thought it was over, but it wasn't. He got out, and he did exactly what I tell people. Once you can read in my books, put the knee on his head.
He has raw strength, there's no doubt about it. Mark Hunt is just a naturally strong individual, but obviously, he'll definitely have to continue to work on his ground game, but a decent first effort from Mark Hunt. He didn't embarrass himself by any stretch of the imagination.
Nope.
And Yoshida, even though he's victorious, he shows signs of having been in a tough battle.
Oh, yeah. It looks like he's been... Look at this sprawl. Nice. And look at this. He's going to get the takedown. He's going to go straight for the armbar later. Wow. I'm telling you, I think Mark Hunt could be a major force in mixed martial arts. Look, the step over. And this is it. I mean, you see, you got to hook your feet. Some people say, don't hook your feet. Always hook your feet.
Well, Yoshida was able to stick to his game plan, take it to the ground, and there you see him with a fully extended armbar. Yoshida regains the love and admiration of the Japanese fans. Not that he never lost it, but he even told us during the interview that he really wanted to win here at Critical Countdown to restore his honor to the Japanese people after that, again, less than stellar effort against Royce Gracie.
Yep. And look here, he is injured. He has something at his shoulder. So I bet you that he's really happy that he finished this fight. And the gi, you see, it works in your favor. It can work in a disadvantage, but it works in your favor with arm bars, for sure.
久々に勝ちました。
He's telling the crowd boss that he won for the first time in a long time.
マークハント選手ですね。非常に
And it feels good.
強くて、一時はどうなるかと思ったんですけど、なんとか
Mark
勝つこ
Hunt
と
was
ができ
a
ました。
very strong opponent. His strikes were devastating.
僕はあんま友達いないんですけど、一人今日来てくれてます。ガクトやったぞ試合の前にですね、ガクトのガクト
Yoshida joke, and they're showing Yoshida was joking that he doesn't have many friends, but there is a special friend here in attendance, a very famous singer here in Japan. Of course, Yoshida has enough friends to probably win election to a political office if you wanted.
これからもですね、2人で刺激して
He attended his buddy's concert at Budokan Hall, the famous Budokan where Cheap Trick recorded an album. And again, he thanks the crowd, the victorious Hidehiko Yoshida.
You know what, Mauro? I am so impressed. You're here now like, what, 3-4 times? You understand the language. You understand the fighting game. Man, hands down, you're good, man.
Well, thanks, boss. It feels like 3 or 4 times, but this is already my 8th trip. And, you know, those Japanese lessons have paid off. You're right, Bozzito. All right, there you see the winning Hidehiko Yoshida. And one more time, boss, let's go to the replay.
Look at this. Going for the armbar, grabbing the leg. Now he's going to put... Oh, look at those hammers.
Boss, were you at all surprised by Mark Hunt's
Yes, I was. And like
defense?
I told you before, because he had a real good defense, he had a good sprawl, and again, like I said before, he is built for mixed martial arts. Short limbs and very strong.
So Mark Hunt, even though he suffered a loss in his first Pride fight, he no doubt will be back, and I wouldn't be surprised if some big fights are in his future. And for Yoshida, he has definitely marked a successful return here at Pride Fighting Championships Critical Countdown. And remember, the next time we will be on pay-per-view is Sunday, July 25th for Bushido 4, headlined by Brazilian Top Team versus Team Japan.
Let's get to the most important stuff first. What are the follicles looking like this time around?
Pretty good, buddy.
Oh.
Pretty good. A little bit better than yours, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
The rumor is that you said that you are going to knock him out. Did you say that?
Yeah, I'll try my best again, you know, and for the last time, we did a very good match, and I'm planning to make a good match again this time. But I'm gonna look for finish this fight, you know.
Of course, Nogueira has been quoted in Brazil as saying he's going to knock you out. Now, a bold statement from the interim Pride Heavyweight Champion, and how do you react to that?
I didn't really react to it too much. My family, I think, got more upset about it than I did. My sister called me. He can't knock you out. So, anyway, people back home, they're pretty upset about it. So I'll have to prove them wrong on that.
What do you think it's going to be? You think it's going to be a stand-up war, or you really going to try to for submissions like you all said? Oh, but you train hard on boxing also. So I mean, what is this fight going to look like? What do you think in your mind? What's going on in your mind?
I mean, from before the fight, you never know. You know, even if you fight some great fighter as Heath, because he knows some standing up, he knows on the floor. So whatever he push the fight, I'm gonna go. You know, and if he want to go standing up, I will do. If he want to go to the floor, to me it's even better.
What do you have to do in order to get past Nogueira and advance to final conflict in August?
I think if I fight my fight, not getting to know Nogueira's game plan, which is exactly what he always does. You know, it's kind of like a little snake. He tries to bait you in and tries to get a hold of you. I got to stay with my game plan and do what we've been planning to do, and not go in there and play his game. That's the bottom line.
Boss, 2 years ago, Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira and Heath treated the world to the most exciting championship fight in MMA history. Tonight, Pride brings everyone a much-anticipated rematch.
And as you said, it was 2 years ago. So they have kept training and training and training, so both of them got better. So I expect that this fight is going to be the fight of the night. Now, Nogueira has been working a lot on his striking. Boxing, I mean. He went to Cuba to train on his boxing. Herring, though, he's an overall striker. He uses his knees, kicks, punches, he's got it all. So if he keeps him away with front kicks, and sets him up, he could knock him out with punches on the feet. But if it goes to the ground, Nogueira could submit him. I say could, because last time they met, he escaped every submission attempt. They say Heath is in the best shape of his life. Nogueira says he's very good in shape. I really cannot say who's going to win this fight.
A spot in the Final Four at Final Conflict in August is up for grabs. It's Nogueira versus Herring coming up.
Boss, sometimes as announcers we can be accused of hyperbole, overstating facts, but when it comes to Pride Fighting Championships being the #1 mixed martial arts organization in the world, there is now no dispute, because tonight at Pride Fighting Championships Critical Countdown, Pride has attracted the biggest crowd ever at Saitama Super Arena. 43,711 are in attendance tonight.
Now that's what I'm talking about. And here he comes, Antônio Nogueira.
And the over 43,000 are really looking forward to this, the third bout of the second round of the Pride Heavyweight Tournament. It's a rematch from Pride 17, where Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira became the first Pride Heavyweight Champion by winning a decision over Heath Herring. Tonight, they'll do it all again, but this time, a belt is not at stake, but an opportunity to win the tournament is, because the winner will move on to Final Conflict in August.
Yeah, but listen, they're both in better shape than last time. They both have better techniques than last time. Everything grew. Like I said in the opening of the show, it's evolving all the time. So I see this match. This is going to be maybe the match of the night.
Nogueira choked out a game Hirotaka Yokoi at 125 of the second round at Total Elimination 2004. Herring advanced by defeating Takahashi at 4:53 of the first round at Total Elimination. He TKO'd him with strikes. Now, something that Nogueira's not known for is making bold predictions. In Brazil, he was quoted as saying he is going to knock out the Texas Crazy Horse tonight.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? That could be a setup, Let everybody know you're going to attack with strikes and then go for a takedown, so we don't know. Although he has been working with the Cuban boxers.
Yeah, exactly. He's been working with the Cuban national boxing team. There's even rumors abounding that he may try for the Olympics in boxing in the years to come. Interesting. But tonight, it's mixed martial arts, the greatest sport in the world, where they will put all of their skills together. The boxing, the wrestling, the jiu-jitsu. These are two of the very best, and tonight, they are vying for a spot at Final Conflict.
これより第6試合を行います。青コーナー184センチ、110.5キロ。
Herring is a wrestler on a Team Golden Glory in Holland, 26, 6'4", 238 pounds with 11-4 record in Pride Fighting Championships.
191センチ、102.4キロ。
Nogueira specializes in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at Brazilian Top Team. He's 28, 6'3", 226 pounds with a 10-1 record in Pride Fighting Championships. And boss, right now we are happy to welcome to the broadcast table the man, the myth, yeah, he is a legend now, Quinton Rampage Jackson, going for the Pride Middleweight Championship. Congratulations on your win tonight, Quinton.
Thank you. I'm finna do it. I'm gonna try to take this belt from Vanderlei. I need it.
Yep, show me the money. It's all about the money, Vato, isn't it?
Rampage, what do you think about this matchup? A rematch from Pride 17.
Yeah, it was the best heavyweight fight I ever seen for my life.
And they're standing up right away.
And Nogueira is throwing the bombs at him, like he said he would.
Yeah, he's going to have to take it to him on his feet, man. Try to knock him out.
So what do you think are the keys, the biggest key to victory for Herring and then for Nogueira, Quinton? How do you see it?
I think stand-up is going to be his biggest asset in this fight, because Nogueira is so well-rounded. He got everything.
Well, right now they exchange standing up. Nogueira is throwing some nice combinations there, really limber. for those arms.
Nogueira got good straight punches.
Yep.
Look at him. Herring's kind of wild, but sometimes wild is good.
Wild is good, as we saw in your fight. And look at the way that Heath Herring is moving. He's moving like a middleweight, you know. So you see him moving backwards from left to right.
Yeah.
Nogueira's really pressing the fight. Ooh, that was a nice short, stiff jab.
Left hook by Nogueira, and both of them, you're right, they're both in tip-top physical condition. And right now, Nogueira appears to be getting the better of this exchange.
Yeah, he's putting his head down a little bit too much.
And that's what we've seen Heath do on more than one occasion, Quentin. It seems to be a bit of an Achilles heel for him.
Yeah.
That was a nice low kick.
Yeah, that was a nice low kick. Arona got some nice low kicks too, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling for a couple of weeks.
Every time you have to go to the restroom, you will think about him.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier tonight it was down. There's a nice takedown by Nogueira right into side position.
Right to the side position.
And this is like I said, every time it's my favorite position, the side mount, because there is so much you can do from the
so
side
many
mount
options,
position.
right, Brock?
Yeah, I prefer the side mount more than the mount sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Mount is, if you know what to do, you know, it's pretty easy to escape, actually.
Do you think Nogueira should be raining some knees into the body right now, even though Herring's doing the right thing there, keeping his leg at bay? But I know both of you guys are big proponents of the knee attacks from the side.
Yeah, I love my knees, man. I love my knees, and you know, knees really hurt.
Oh, yeah. You know, knees right now from the side mount position, if Nogueira gives knees to Heath Herring's legs, his upper thighs, they will hurt so much.
Yeah.
Because they're relaxed. The muscles are relaxed. They're not flexing, you know, you don't see it coming, so they have like triple the impact.
Yeah.
Of course, Herring can be very strong from the bottom as well. And now it's Nogueira looking, had the knee ride momentarily. It looked like he was going for a top mount.
Herring can deliver some knees.
Okay, here we go.
Well.
Yeah, you're right, from the bottom there.
You got a reverse figure four, he's working for it. You see, he's working for it, but Heath has got his hand on his thigh so that Nogueira cannot bring it to the other side.
That's right, he's trying for a Kimura.
How close do you think he is to getting that, boss?
I'm sorry. No, I don't think so. You know what he should do? He should push it first, and then he should pull it over his body.
And what do you think? And what do you think Herring should be doing right now, Rampage?
He should
using
buck
the knees, yeah.
Yeah, knees and bucking up as high as you can.
Yeah, knees and buck up. He should do like that and buck up now. You know, distract one, go to the other, right, boss?
That's it, because then you need to find balance and you lose your position.
Nogueira delivering some shots now to the head. Knee ride.
Yeah, and you know what? With Nogueira, it could be any armbar. Now it looks like he's setting up an armbar on his right arm.
Switch over exactly to the right arm and sink it in, but he's always dangerous.
And now he's going for the figure four. This could be bad. If he change hands.
Looking for the
Kimura
change
hand position. Change hand position.
I'm not
sure.
Yes,
now it's dangerous. Now he's got to push and bring it over to the other side.
I think Heath is trying to get... Is that one of Heath's nuts hanging out right there? No? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought it was.
Whoa, good escape here. Good
nice escape by Herring. Gives him his back, but definitely a nice escape from a very precarious submission position there by Nogueira. But Nogueira able to maintain dominant position here. Again, into cross-side position is Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira, the interim Pride heavyweight champion.
Man, you can say his name like that?
Yeah, you know, that's why he's called the talker. We call him the talker.
Yeah, because that boy can talk. I saw him talking to himself the other day in the lobby. I was like, man, what's wrong with this guy?
And he was sitting by himself. Look, he's going for the same submission again.
He's looking for a Kimura.
And you know what? From this position, if the Kimura doesn't work, he can step over and go for a straight armbar. Look, and he's got it over now. Now it's going to be difficult for Heath. What Heath should do is just stretch or bring his left leg over, bring it in between the wrists, and then you can pull it off. Not now anymore.
Herring again needs to start exploding and start to look for the sweeps here if he's to have any opportunity whatsoever, because Nogueira is just smothering him right now.
Yeah, I think Heath should just try to get to his feet some way, somehow, but be cautious as well.
Yeah, Nogueira all over Herring right now like the proverbial bad rash, and Boss Rutan.
Yeah, like the chicken pox on you.
Oh, he got his face in Heath's butt.
Now he has an opportunity here to deliver some knees to the head, but instead he elects to go to the back and just rein in those right hands, or left hands, excuse me.
Heath is making a mistake right now.
Yeah, that's a big mistake. Don't let your head get done. See, now it's going to be fun. It could be danger. He's going to slip underneath the choke. No, Heath is going to turn into him. He has to turn into him.
Keep turning, Heath.
But he's in a choke position
here. He's not in
here.
that much trouble right now.
No, he's okay. You know what, with Nogueira, you'd never know what kind of submission he's going to pull out.
Yeah.
Look at this.
There's a nice reversal by Herring.
It's
and for the first time in the fight, and this is again reminiscent of the title fight they had at Pride 17 where Herring looked like he was almost submitted, almost done, and was able to escape, and does so again here at Critical Countdown.
How can he sit on his legs like that, man? I don't understand that. He's like a spider or something.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Some big hairy legs.
There's a nice up kick delivered by Nogueira.
I ate one of those tonight.
Oh, triangle choke.
Oh, now he's going for the armbar.
Oh, he's out again, you see?
Another escape.
Wow, man, I told you, this is going to be the fight of the night.
He's the Harry Houdini of Pride Fighting Championships is Heath Herring.
No, but if this goes the distance, it's going to be the fight of the night.
I'm not a hater.
Your slam was unbelievable. If you saw
that was a slam heard around the world, my man.
Hey, I'm a serious pimp. I ain't no hater. Congratulations.
Right now, Herring, what does Herring have to do here, guys? Just get by the guard, push the guard, the legs away?
Yeah, I
now he's back.
They push him to the side, but you know, he's very, and he goes again for the one lot here.
Yeah, that's a good job. That's a good job.
Right now he's got the side mount. He's got to bring his left knee up. Yes, more.
Look at Nogueira underneath.
Stand him up.
He's got to watch out because otherwise he's going to be turned. Do not
now he's raining in those rights.
He's got the ropes behind him, so Nogueira cannot turn him to the right now because otherwise Nogueira could have turned him to the right.
You think they're going to put it back in the middle of the ring right now? Or what?
They have to.
Look at this reversal by Nogueira. Beautifully done. My goodness. You're looking at two of the very best here in Heath Herring and Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira. And we are into the final 3 minutes of round number 1.
It looks like
what a
two
chess
middleweights fighting. It's unbelievable.
Now full mount by Nogueira.
Look at this. And he gets out, escapes the back.
Backdoor escape by Herring.
He can't get caught by an armbar now. He can't get, yes, you see, you got to watch out.
But he knows his defense pretty good.
Oh, yes.
But
this is dangerous.
Yeah, Nogueira's doing something different.
Yeah, Nogueira's definitely dominating in terms of submission attempts, and
I know what you should do right now. You would pick him up and slam him down, don't you?
Damn right.
Yep.
You already know.
Yep. You see, he's pulling the arm out. Heath Herring knows exactly what's coming.
So when you heavyweight,
nice,
that was good.
Nice.
Two beautiful lefts.
Yeah, I heard that all the way over here.
Is this the kind of matchup you anticipated, Jackson?
Oh, yeah. But you know what? He's not going to hurt Nogueira with those type of punches. If Boxap couldn't do it and Fiódor couldn't put him out, you know.
Yep, then it's going to be a very difficult task for Heath Herring to knock him out.
But it's good for him to score points like that, though. I tell you that.
Inside of 2 minutes remaining in the opening round between Nogueira and Herring, we've seen a little bit of everything on the ground. Some tremendous reversals, some great submission attempts by Nogueira, and yet it remains a stalemate.
It looks like Nogueira got some hair in his mouth.
Open there. Open. Are they going to restart it in the center of the ring?
Yeah. He need to pull those draws out his ass. That's the first thing I would do if I was Heath Herring right now. Get some bigger draws.
After suffering 2 crushing defeats at the hands of Mirko Krokop and Fiódor Yemeliánenko last year, Herring has put together 4 wins in a row. And the momentum he wants to continue here tonight. But Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira always proves to be a tough obstacle for anyone. He is the interim heavyweight champion after all.
Yeah, but Herring is an awesome athlete. Look at that guy.
He has all the skills, no doubt about it. Stand-up and submission techniques.
And he got some hairy-ass legs.
And you talk about Nogueira, Quentin. You've always called him the complete mixed martial artist.
Yeah, he is. I look up to him.
Those kicks are good kicks, guys.
All right, final 60 seconds, and let's see if they turn it up a notch here. Heath Herring and Quentin, or make that Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira with Quentin Jackson joining us here at ringside.
Support the black man.
You see now, he should just keep kicking like that.
Yeah, he was scoring a lot of points.
And now he's doing what you said. He's pulling his shorts down.
Yeah, thanks, Heath. There you go. Good job,
nice.
Heath.
He should throw that next one to the body. A little
kick
lower.
There. This is with that one.
Don't get sloppy, Heath.
Don't telegraph it. Nice leg kick there by Herring. Going downstairs, knee by Nogueira into the tie clinch momentarily. Able to escape was Herring.
Look how comfortable Nogueira looks.
Yeah, Nogueira looks very comfortable in the stand-up, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Come on, Heath, do your thing, baby. You got that wild hair. Put some hair in his face.
You got to go left, right. Bam, bam. You got to throw it out.
Another combination delivered by Nogueira. Heath with a takedown right at the bell, but very entertaining opening 10 minutes between the Texas Crazy Horse and Minotauro.
Who would you give that to, boss?
Sorry?
Who would you give that first round to?
I would, you know what, I'm always saying, I'm so happy that I'm not a judge because it's very difficult. I would say Nogueira because he did more submission attempts. And on the feet, I think he scored a little bit more. It was even on the feet. I think he did more escape attempts, submission attempts. So I would say this round would be for Nogueira, if not even equal.
Yeah. Quentin, let's go through the replays here, my friend. And as we do that, just talk a bit about the action that transpired in round number one.
Nogueira is good stand-up artist. You know, so you wouldn't think because he got good jiu-jitsu skills, but if he uses his jab a little bit more, they take care of all that.
Yeah, it seems the work with the Cuban national boxing team is definitely paying off for Nogueira.
Yeah.
Now, Quentin, first time we have an opportunity to see you on camera tonight following your fight against Ricardo Arona. A devastating slam leading to the victory, a big win for you. But what is the update now on your eye? Because you suffered a nasty cut in that accidental headbutt.
Yeah, it was a nasty cut. I got like 30 to 40-something stitches. And Pride got good doctors in the back. He was a plastic surgeon. Told me to take a little time off, which I need, and I'm healed up. I'm ugly anyway, so ain't no big deal.
How was the hand for you tonight, Quentin?
The hand was great. I felt so strong, but just a little rusty. But you know, I'm gonna train very hard to be the next champion.
Good stuff. And right now, these two fighters in the ring have their sights on being the 2004 heavyweight tournament champion, Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira and Heath Herring. Now, boss, if you're in Heath Herring's corner, what are you telling him going into the second round?
I would use more front kicks to keep him away from you, and then set it up, and then come with the left, right, straight, long arms.
Quentin, if you're in Nogueira's corner right now, what would you be telling him going into the second round?
I tell him keep his mouth closed, or he gonna get a hairball.
Salient points being delivered by the always entertaining Quentin Rampage Jackson.
A black man. Of MMA.
All right, second round is now underway. A thrilling affair between Nogueira and Herring. Still to be decided here tonight. And of course, the main event, Kevin the Monster Randleman and Fiódor Yemeliánenko, as there's a takedown attempt by Herring, but a great sprawl by Nogueira.
Beautiful sprawl. He's got now the fronting. Now he's got to watch out for the same choke.
Oh yeah, that anaconda choke that he did, the same one that he did used on
Yep, he's got it. He's got it.
Look at Herring.
He's got it. He's got it.
And it's over. Unbelievable.
He's got the same choke.
Able to spring it on Heath Herring, and you saw Herring's instant reaction. Very, very disappointed, but Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira, a submission magician.
Yep, you can say that again. I mean, a beautiful, beautiful submission.
I feel bad for Heath because, you know, he really deserved it this time. You know, he's trained hard, you can tell, but he just got caught with the good thing. Both guys, I look up to both guys. You know, I started watching Heath fight first before Nogueira.
Yep.
So,
at 30
you know, it was a good fight.
Of round number 2, via choke, it's Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira going to final conflict in August. Again, really, I mean, we just coined the phrase now, boss, but how better to describe Nogueira than by calling him a submission magician? It fits.
It is. He's the Houdini of the submissions. Let's face it.
Well, the Houdini, the only guy who can beat him is maybe Houdini because he's the master of the escape.
Hey,
that's true.
Give big ups to Heath. He didn't tap. Give big ups to Heath. I didn't see him tap. He didn't.
He taps with the backhand, with the back fist.
Oh, he snuck it in there.
Yeah.
No, but a very valiant effort by him.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see it.
Yeah, he didn't fight a decision, so he knew he was choked out. He didn't fight it. He knew he was caught. You can see it. Yeah. So it's okay.
He didn't address the hands right away, though. I never seen that choke before.
That was the one he used against Yokoi at Total Elimination 2004.
I didn't see that.
Yep, same exact choke. I went last time, I ran to Nogueira's dressing room. I said, put that choke on me, man, because I never saw something like that in my life.
A dejected and disappointed Heath Herring making his way back to the dressing room, but you know he will be back. Always a fan favorite, a tremendous fighter, but Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira, he is one step closer to adding another accolade to his long list, and I will not say much because the main event still has to play itself out. But what a fight it could be if he and Yemeliánenko battle once again, or even if he and Randleman or any other competitors have to battle. It's going to be entertaining when it involves Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira.
It sure is.
Wow, what a night of fights we had.
I know, because your top lip is sweating, so I know you're having fun over here.
I'm not having a mustache, you know, so that's fine.
Other
Maybe
members
start growing it again.
A Brazilian top team celebrating the ring is twin brother Rogério, Mario Sperry, and of course Brazilian top team will be present. They will be representing, as Rampage Jackson might tell us, at Bushido 4 on July 25th as BTT takes on Team Japan. And for you, Quentin Rampage Jackson, again, big ups, a big congratulations, and happy birthday, my buddy.
Thanks.
Happy birthday to
me. Yeah. Hey, can I hit you like you did me on your birthday?
No, it's your birthday. You're Quentin. Wow, what a choke, huh?
Man.
Look at that.
That look like a gator roll, something we do in collegiate wrestling.
It's an upside down side choke. That's what I called it last time.
I've heard it referred to as the anaconda choke. We have not yet gotten the definitive name for it. I don't even know if Antônio knows what it's called.
How about I ask him after this?
Sure.
Muito obrigado.
Just squeeze the life out of the other person choke. That's what I call it.
Vocês estavam maravilhosos essa noite. Vocês torceram muito, não só por mim.
Hey, look at that microphone. Like he's trying to jump out of there. Like he's trying to jump out of his hand.
O Ogawa, vocês estão de parabéns hoje.
Boy.
本当にありがとうございます。今日は私の勝利というのはですね、
I think
皆
that
さん
lightning
ファ
bolt
ンの
is
皆様のおかげだと思っております。
Thank you very much.
で、私のためではなくてですね、他の選手、
I really
吉田
thank
選
all
手、
the
小川
fans.
選手の応援もいつもありがとうございます。
And thank you for supporting Yoshida, Ogawa, everybody.
The black man
Espero.
too.
And the black
Hoje
man too.
vem mais uma
Quentin
luta.
Jackson.
Estou indo para a final. Espero que vocês torçam por mim. Estou disposto a lutar com qualquer nessa
Props,
final.
Boswooden is
Entendeu?
still the
Estarei
most
disposto,
handsome
preparado para dar
fighter,
show para
but
vocês.
ex-fighter
Muito
in the
obrigado,
world.
The
last thing I understood was, thank you very much.
誰とでも戦えますけれども、間違いなく私が勝ちます。いつもの応援をよろしくお願いいたします。今日は本当にありがとうございました。
Okay, what he said, and the last time he says it's going to be the semifinals, and he says I'm going to beat anybody because it doesn't matter who I'm going to fight. I'm going to be the champion.
Yes, and Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira has moved one step closer. He advances to final conflict, August 22nd.
Yes, he does. I think he got the biggest heart in the sport. That's what I think. That guy has a big heart, man. Man, when he fought Bob Sapp, imagine fighting that big apple-crushing beast.
It's unbelievable, and when he fought Fiódor,
oh man!
I mean, the shots to the head that he received, it was unbelievable.
And he fractured his face a few times, but he still come back and do a thing, and he overcome an car accident or something when he was a kid, and I look up to these guys, man.
Quentin, who do you pick to win this heavyweight tournament? Who's your favorite?
No comment. Okay. After it's done, then I pick the winner.
Okay, sounds good.
That is a very strong
That's a very safe bet, my friend.
Yeah.
I can tell you're a gambling man, Rampage.
That's right.
All right, still to come, the feature match, our main event of Critical Countdown. It is going to be Kevin the Monster Randleman against Fiódor Yemeliánenko. Pride Fighting Championships. Critical Countdown continues.
See, Mama, I can't watch my mouth.
Pride Fighting Championships.
This is going to be a slugfest, I'm telling you. You watch.
And here we go.
Bushido, Volume 4.
And there goes lands a right.
The hardest knockouts with the toughest fighters. Pride Fighting Championships. Real fights with real athletes. Bushido, Volume 4.
He's along the road and he's going.
Unbelievable. Premiering July 25th on pay-per-view.
Without the other, then you out, son. I told y'all doubt, son. Now I'm on the route, son. You can get beat down. Randleman want a crown. If you stand your ground, they can never bring you down. I'm unbreakable, Kevin. In the round, I'm around. I'm unbreakable, Kevin. I'm unbreakable, Kevin. I'm unbreakable, Kevin. Round battle man.
Kevin Randleman grew up in the quiet town of Sandusky, Ohio, but his life has been anything but quiet. After high school, Kevin left Sandusky for Ohio State University, where he wrestled and went on to capture 2 NCAA championships. Randleman grew up fighting, and to this day, he loves it.
It means a lot to me to be in this because, again, I'm always trying to fight and I'm always trying to get better. And when you're fighting with guys and you're stable, it's not different than when you're getting to fight against the crow cops and the feeders and when you get in there against someone and they say, let's get it on, that's when you learn. You know, and you might see ring rust come off of me in the ring, but I'm really excited about being here.
These type of fights is what I live for. I train, wake up in the morning, go run, because I want to be able to just throw punches at 15. That's what I live for. I live for everyone thinking that he's one of the greatest athletes in this sport. I won't die until that, I'm not going to be satisfied.
Since growing up as a young boy in Ohio, Kevin Randleman has been on a mission to survive. And in 2003, the monster almost lost his life in a tragic car accident.
And I had a seizure. I had a Lexus SUV. The police officer them said I had to be doing 120 because I seized up or whatever. Boom, hit a truck. The truck slammed on its brakes. My car got turned around because there was a guy right behind me watching it like. It was like, holy crap, dude, I can't believe you walked out that. But tore my car up, ripped the engine up. My hood of my car came right through the cab, just cut everything like butter. Whoosh. Came, hit me right in the head here. And when it hit me here, it bent the hood of my car, but it grooved this all out. So I had 180 some stitches in this head. And when I was in the car, I woke up in the car and I was like, I thought I was dreaming. They broke my back window because my car, it pushed me. My SUV got compacted like a Toyota car. So my engine kind of got threw up into the car on top of me, pushed me back into my back, like my hatchback and that. The guy cracked my window and it kind of woke me up. And when I woke up, I looked out the window and I grabbed him and pulled him in and was like, what are you doing? He was like, don't worry, bro, we're gonna get you out, you're gonna be safe.
Kevin survived, but things were still tough for the fighter, coming off 2 losses, one to Quentin Jackson. And the other to Pride veteran Sakuraba.
Trouble.
He's got it.
He's got it. He got it. Wow. He got it.
But recently, Randleman did the unthinkable. He knocked out Pride heavyweight Mirko Krokop.
A shot back up to his feet. Excellent. And by Randleman. Knocks down Krokop. Has Krokop on his back. It's over. Unbelievable. Randleman has knocked down Mirko Krokop.
Today I did what my coach wanted me to do, and that was finish the job finally.
Now, the monster must face Pride's heavyweight champion, Fiódor.
And I'm not losing. There's only one boy from Ohio left, and I said it before, we're taking this belt to Ohio. I've fought big guys before. I've lost to guys. I lost to guys like a great Sakuraba and the great Quentin Jacksons when people thought I should win, and I underestimated men. And you know, when it comes to Pride, there's no way that you can say that this guy's going to win or this guy's going to win. You saw that Okoye, he fought Nogueira like a champion. So you can't ever say that this guy's going to win and this guy's going to win. It just depends on who shows up. Like today, Kevin the Monster showed up. June 20th, I guarantee you a bigger, stronger monster's going to show up.
Believe me, I want to win. But if I get knocked out with a kick that breaks my nose open and I got to get surgery, I won't give it. I'll take it. So long as it doesn't kill me or maim me, I'll take anything.
Kevin's looking to take out Fiódor, just like he did to Krokop.
You're damn right, you'll see me June 20th. I will be bigger, I will be stronger, and I will be back with all the pride in the world.
I'm here in the dressing room with Kevin, the Monster Randleman. First of all, Kevin, my deepest condolences to you, and I speak for the whole Pride people, for the whole group, the whole fans all over the world. I know they all mean it. It must have been really hard for you. So tell us how did it affect you, this? I mean, how can you train? How can you concentrate and focus? It's got to be really weird, really difficult.
You don't. You just try and make, every day you get up, there's something that's going to come your way. This is just another hurdle. It's just like the game of life, you live and you die, and just so happens that this time it was my father, but, I've lost lots of people in my family like the last couple weeks, so it's just another one. You just remember all the good times and even some of the bad times, and I just remember all the things that he taught me. Sometimes I cry, and sometimes I catch myself laughing so hard that I just can't, I pee my pants, but to all the Japanese fans and the fans from Holland and the fans from France and the Yardies from London and all my friends and family from America, happy Father's Day to all those fathers.
Thank you very much.
And, you can never forget those that we've lost. Just remember them and cherish the times that we had.
Yeah, and the same counts for you. Happy Father's Day also, man.
Thank you. No matter what happens today, I'm gonna go out there and I'm fighting for my father. I'm fighting for my dad. I'm fighting for my family. But right now, this fight is dedicated to my father. And the unbreakable is no doubt. Because of everything that I've ever gone through in my life, boss, no matter what it is, and you can hear it in the song, yeah. I'm unbreakable. I've been unbreakable since I was a 10-year-old boy, 20-year-old man, and now I'm a 33-year-old man with a family, and I'm still unbreakable.
Perfect, man. Well said. I'm going to wish you all the best tonight. It's going to be a little bit of time, man, and the show is on. Kevin, thanks so much for this interview, because I know it's always very difficult for fighters, to get interviewed before the fight, right before the fight. But you always take the time for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Coming from the world's best-looking martial artist, Caucasian.
He's the world's greatest black-looking martial artist.
That's right. And to all those in this world, there's so much turmoil, so much tragedy going on. But so long as everybody keeps their chin up, nothing can hurt us. And everyone on this planet is unbreakable so long as you keep it here and here. God bless you all.
Fiódor, you suffered some injuries, I understand, recently in a motor vehicle accident back home in Russia. What kind of an accident was it? Was it a serious car accident, and how do you feel right now?
Well, Mauro, it happened one day after training. I was training very hard, and I left the gym, and then I proceeded to drive home. And what happened was, while I was driving, I noticed that there was another car coming at me in my lane. And the other guy didn't give way to me, so I swerved my car out of the way and I crashed it. But it really wasn't that serious.
Fiódor, what do you have to do to make sure that what happened to Mirko Krokop in the first round doesn't happen to you tonight against Kevin Randleman?
Well, I saw what happened in the last fight with Kevin Randleman, how he knocked out Mirko Krokop, and I was surprised on what happened last time. But I'm not worried. Now is not the time to worry.
Boss, when this show goes down, it is Father's Day, and it is with a very heavy heart that Kevin Randleman goes into his bout against Fiódor Yemeliánenko, having just suffered the tragic loss of his dad recently. How do you think it's going to affect his mindset heading into what maybe is the most important fight of his life?
You know what? I respect Kevin so much for this, because nobody else in the world would have took this fight. I mean, he's going to fight Fiódor, the guy who beat Mark Coleman, his mentor, and still he takes the fight. So he's got a lot of heart. That's one thing I want to say first of all. Of course it affected him, because he could not train. He had a lot of worries on his mind. Of course he had to arrange the whole thing, and it's a whole thing. I don't know how he does it, but for some reason Randleman has a switch, and if he's on, like last time, he's on.
Of course, Fiódor Yemeliánenko, I'm sure, sympathizes with Kevin in this time of sorrow, but it is a business. Fiódor Yemeliánenko wants to win this fight. What does he have to do to advance to final conflict in August?
I think the key to victory here for Fiódor would be to come into Kevin Randleman's guard. But that is a very difficult task to do. I mean, on their feet, after the last show we saw with Kevin Randleman and Mirko Krokop, I think they're equally strong. I mean, Kevin can bomb, and so can Fiódor. But if it goes to the ground, Kevin has to make sure that he's going to land on the side mount, go to the north-south position, and then start raining those knees on the head like he did with Murillo Ninja. If Fiódor comes in his guard, that could be a problem.
Okay, and on a personal note, I know I speak for all of our fans and everyone associated with Pride Fighting Championships when I extend our deepest condolences to Kevin Randleman and the Randleman family.
Boss Rune, we once again welcome for main event coverage the one and only Quentin Rampage Jackson to the broadcast. And Quentin, this is it, the main event.
Yeah.
Saitama Super Arena record crowd of 43,711 about to welcome Kevin the Monster Randleman.
The Monster.
And he is being led to the ring by the sounds of the single Unbreakable, a song written especially for him by an up-and-coming rapper from Flint, Michigan called Pack. His CD available on cdbaby.com. And let's listen in to Unbreakable.
That's bumping.
Randleman, of course, it's been well documented, the trials and tribulations that he's had to endure throughout his life. And of course, suffering a recent tragedy with the loss of his father only a couple of weeks ago. Something tells me that is going to motivate him even more than anyone knows, because he is right now on some kind of a journey with that unbelievable knockout victory over Mirko. What do you think of his mind state set right now, Quentin?
Randleman is a soldier. That's all I gotta say. That man's a soldier, a warrior.
Yep, that's what he has. And you know the jacket he's wearing right now, and I know because the people told me about it a long time ago. It's what the samurai used to wear, the really tough ones, the Shinsen Gumi. And that he wants to represent, he's in the heart of a samurai, as you, my friend.
Yeah.
You got the heart of a warrior of a samurai.
He's being led, of course, there, well, not led, but being followed by his mentor, his teammate Mark Coleman, who lost to his opponent tonight, Fiódor Yemeliánenko, in round one. Wes Sims also in his corner tonight. He wants to say a special hello to his son Calvin and his daughter Jasmine at home, waiting for their father to return, and hopefully with a fitting victory here on Father's Day.
Yeah, and also what we couldn't forget, he wishes the world peace, and he wishes everybody, every dad, a happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you know what? When Kevin first came here, I was kind of jealous. I wanted to be the token black guy. This is whack. But now I'm happy he's here, you know?
Yeah.
And he is perhaps the most gifted athlete in MMA, with an awe-inspiring vertical leap, a man who exudes confidence, started wrestling at the age of 10, winning a state championship in high school, 2 titles nationally. This guy is a very gifted wrestler, and now comes his opponent, Fiódor Yemeliánenko, the Pride Heavyweight Champion.
Wow, this song, I think, is one of the greatest entrance songs there is. I love this song.
Yeah. Have you guys ever talked to Fiódor before?
Yeah, we've interviewed him.
He's cool as hell, huh?
Yeah, very nice guy. Cool is the word for it. Very calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah. I really like this guy's personality.
He's always got that little smirk on his face. He's always happy, you know.
When I lost the banner leg, he looked at me, and I felt better. He looked at me a little smirk, like just saying, I read his mind, like, said, don't worry, you did good. You know, he gave me that look. He just looked at me like he was proud of me still.
Yeah.
And instantly made me feel good when all those were back in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, today we're celebrating fathers all over the world, and Fiódor Yemeliánenko is the proud dad of a 4-year-old daughter, Maria.
Oh, congratulations. I want to tell D'Angelo Jackson.
Look at the place, it's on fire.
That's right, your son D'Angelo also back home watching Papa tonight.
You know he watching. Don't tell him too late, son.
Now, Yemeliánenko went through a car accident recently. The other driver failing to yield. There was a minor collision, but as you can see, Yemeliánenko is a machine, and he was able to train almost right away. And there it is, the Pride Heavyweight Championship belt. And this guy really doesn't convey any emotion whatsoever.
Wow, look at this place. And again, I say it's on fire. The animation here in Japan is just unreal.
Yeah. Randleman has my coach in his corner. It's pretty nice of my coach to help Randleman out. He wrapped his hands for him and helping him out in the corner.
That's right.
Good. We take care of each other. Yeah, he's an excellent. I tell you, he changed my whole life around. He's like a father figure. I want to tell Colin Oyama, thank you.
A very respected trainer in MMA.
Oh yeah, it's more than training. It's like he's my father, man.
Cool. So it's Happy Father's Day for him too.
Yeah, he don't have any kids, but everybody on Team Oyama is his kids, you know.
You can feel the electricity throughout Saitama Super Arena. There is a fantastic shot of what is happening here tonight, and we are just moments away from the main event of Critical Countdown, the fourth and final quarterfinal bout between that man, the monster Kevin Randleman, and the Pride Heavyweight Champion, Fiódor Yemeliánenko.
Wow, man, this is the fight that I'm nervous for. There's always a fight I'm really nervous for, but this is not going the distance. That's one thing we know for sure. Somebody's going to get knocked out. What is going to happen?
第7試合を行います。青コーナー178センチ99.5キロケビン・
Randleman is a wrestler at Hammer House, 33, 5'11", 228 pounds, 4-2 record in Pride.
You remind me of a Black Tito.
Yemeliánenko is a Sambo judo fighter from the Red Devil Fight Club, 27, 6'1", 237 pounds, undefeated in Pride at 6-0.
Oh, them some odds.
Look at Fiódor's eyes. I don't think that I saw Fiódor's eyes like this before. I think he has a lot of respect for Randleman.
He didn't make any contact with Randleman eye to eye during the final instructions from the referee.
That means he has nothing against him.
That's correct, and this bout is underway. The final spot for Final Conflict in August is on the line.
Man, Fiódor look way bigger than Randleman to me.
Yeah, it is. They have whatever. Do they have?
It's only about a 9-pound weight advantage for Yemeliánenko. There's a left by Jackson, or make that Randleman. Sorry, I have Quentin Jackson sitting beside me.
Takedown.
And the takedown by Randleman.
That's all right. All black folks look alike.
No.
It's like here in Japan, you know?
Yeah. Everybody call me, what's his name? Gary Goodrich. If I could cuss right now.
Randleman to the half guard, and there is a...
Can Randleman take it around?
Whoa! Yeah! Oh, my gosh! Randleman's head!
Knees! He should knee to the head now!
My God!
It's like he's hearing you, boss.
North-south position, unbelievable. We have the king of the slam sitting right beside us, and Quentin Rampage Jackson. You've got to be amazed, but wow, talk about amazing. Yemeliánenko turns the tables quick.
I am amazed. Kevin Randleman, see, that's why I said I want to beat on the black guy here, and he's upstaging me. Let that go, Randleman. Go to something else.
Yeah, you got to go.
Talk about strong. Yemeliánenko able to take that slam, and now in dominant position.
Hold on, his legs.
He's opportunity here to bring in some knees if he establishes himself better, north-south.
Oh, here we go.
There it is. And it's over. And Yemeliánenko.
Good job,
with the Kimura.
You did a good slam, buddy.
Wow. Forces Kevin Randleman to tap. And now the emotions will come forward.
He should have stayed up with him a little longer, though.
Yeah, I think so too. But you know, with the whole situation with his dad and everything, he couldn't train full power for this, of course. He had to arrange a lot. I mean, the funeral.
And look at the sportsmanship. A minute 33 seconds of the first round. Fiódor Yemeliánenko submits Kevin the Monster Randleman. And what an emotionally charged matchup it was. So many storylines, Quentin, with Yemeliánenko having beaten Mark Coleman in the first round. Jackson, Randleman having to come to the fight with the loss of his father weighing heavily on his mind.
They can take a lot. They can take a lot of toll.
Let's look at this.
Look at the suplex here. Right on his head.
Unbelievable suplex lands right on his head.
Oh, that's Rampage style.
Man, I never did anything like that.
He should have started kneeing there right away. Look at this.
And look at that exchange of sportsmanship.
That's it, man. That's what pride fighting is all about. Pride. Pride. People, they still love each other. You bet they're going to drink tonight.
And that's what the Pride Heavyweight Champion is all about. He is the standard bearer of this company. Fiódor Yemeliánenko and he is now on his way to final conflict in August. Kevin the Monster Randleman can now return home to his family and deal with what's more important in life, and that's going through the grieving process for his father.
Yeah. Now let up. See what he does here. He's going to make the reverse figure four, putting his arms down, going underneath, grab the wrist, and that's it. It's over. A lot of strength. We know now that he can bomb, he can take down, he can escape takedowns, and he can submission.
And he can take slams.
And he can take what that was a slam.
Yeah, that was a slam.
I mean, it was the slam that you did on Ego for Chance. You broke his ribs with it.
Yeah, but he landed right on his neck. I'm glad he's not hurt.
Unbelievable.
You talk about unbelievable, Boss Rudin. It's been an unbelievable night, a memorable night here at Saitama Super Arena. A record crowd of 43,711 in attendance, and now our Pride Heavyweight Champion will address the record crowd tonight.
Uh-oh, there's his former teammate.
They have to fight each other?
Maybe. There's a good chance that they have to.
Is there bad blood between the two?
I don't know. We asked
No,
about
they've
it.
said there's nothing but mutual respect between them. I think it's maybe the coaches who have the so-called politics involved. But his former coach, Mr. Yagudin, says he wishes him nothing but success.
Those are some nice people. I talked to them, and the coach's wife got a nice butt, nice and big, and so I like to watch around them, hang around to make sure they're okay, you know. So they're nice people, you know.
A fan of Sir Mix-a-Lot, I take it there.
Oh yeah. I cannot lie. Yeah, one more to put a zoo
I smell lying in you, man.
Anderson Goncalves in Brazil. I love you, man. See you soon.
So we thank the crowd for their support tonight. He really appreciated it. And there you see compatriot Serguéi Haritonov. There's Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira. He hopes that his performance tonight pleased the crowd, and you can tell by the applause that he's receiving that was the case. Well, so it sets up the Final Four at Final Conflict in August. It will be Serguéi Haritonov. Yep.
Hey,
undefeated in Pride.
Undefeated. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's a good sound to it, yeah.
Naoya Ogawa, the Japanese hope.
I was undefeated till my first fight.
Interim Pride Heavyweight Champion Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira.
James Centinello, thank you for the gym, man. You're a good man. Thanks,
and
James.
There is Pride Heavyweight Champion Fiódor Yemeliánenko. And what kind of permutations do you see unfolding here, boss, with the Final Four? Can you imagine the riches of matchups that we could be seeing here, you guys, with so many sports rivalries involved? And again, when you want more information on upcoming events and these four fighters and everyone in the Pride Fighting Championship roster, make sure you log on to pridefc.com.
Who's all left? Is the Japanese guy left?
Naoya Ogawa, Serguéi Haritonov, Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira, and Fiódor Yemeliánenko. We started the night with a successful return of Kazushi Sakuraba, getting the decision over Antonio Shambry and attaining revenge for their fight a while ago. Then came Quentin Rampage Jackson, my friend. You took care of Ricardo Arona, and that sets up a fight with the Pride Middleweight Champion.
Again.
And Vanderlei Silva and Yuki Kondo will battle first. But Quentin Jackson will definitely be in line for a title shot down the road.
Support the black man.
Serguéi Haritonov defeated Semmy Schilt to advance
Look at that smile.
to the Final Four.
You know what? I would say, if I would choose, I would say let Fiódor fight Ogawa, and then because he already fought Nogueira, and then if they both win, you know, they can fight each other again in the finals. That would be the thing that I would say.
I'd like to see Fiódor and Nogueira go at it, and Ogawa and Haritonov, and then let's see what happens from
I
there.
agree with Boss.
No, yeah. And it's the black man and the white man right now.
I want to see Yemeliánenko and Nogueira do battle right now.
I like the Canadians. So what's up, Vancouver?
Woo! I was there.
You was there. They got beautiful girls, man.
They still remember me.
Susie Fee, hey girl.
So there's your Final Four. Ogawa, Nogueira, Haritonov, and Yemeliánenko. Being addressed by Pride official Nobuhiko Takada.
That is going to be a night, man. Wow. Can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said before, I really see Haritonov and Ogawa. I want to... Oh, no. Haritonov and...
Thank you. That's what I see. Haritonov and Ogawa.
Haritonov and Nogueira. I want to see him fight. And then I want to see Ogawa and Fiódor fight. Well, what do you think of my job sitting here? Our job is sitting here ringside watching this thing, and it's a great job, isn't it?
Am I getting paid?
Yeah.
Ogawa now has the microphone.
I can smell his breath from here.
Oh, my hair is hanging in my face. What does he say? Now let me see.
All right. Well, we can tell you that Ogawa is just simply telling the fans that he is going to be a force to be reckoned with in Final Conflict. And the final four, once again, are Serguéi Haritonov, Naoya Ogawa, Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira, and Fiódor Yemeliánenko. We want to thank and congratulate Quentin Rampage Jackson. Happy birthday to the King of the Slam. And we want to wish you all the best and hope to see you Sunday, July 25th for Bushido 4, Brazilian top team versus Team Japan. And then Final Conflict on Sunday, August 22nd, only on pay-per-view. For Rampage, for El Guapo, this is Moro saying good night from Saitama Super Arena. We hope you've enjoyed Pride Fighting Championships Critical Countdown.
Sayonara, everybody.
The time is near. Pride Fighting Championships. It started with 16 fighters. Some survived.
And it's over with the armbar.
Some didn't. 4 fighters remain. Who will survive? Pride Fighting Championships, the Final Conflict 2004. Let the showdown begin. Premiering August 22nd on pay-per-view. Things are getting critical.
Wild lefts and rights by Herring, a percentage of them connecting.
Pride Fighting Championships. It started with 16 fighters.
Peppering them now, hammer strikes and right hands and left.
Only 8 remain.
Another soccer kick.
Pride Fighting Championships. Critical countdown. When it's all over, only 4 will survive. Order Pride Fighting's Critical Countdown. Premiering June 20th on pay.